Nope.
Nice.
No, I don't want it full screen.
You got it.
It comes down. Okay, yeah. No, it worked. Alright, so.
You're getting it.
So, everybody. Yeah, what happened last time, huh?
We saved children, and then they died.
We may have nearly got involved in a war, which we got out of there very quickly because we were having such a swell time. There was a lot of drugs involved, and then woke up to a giant invasion on the God, what was his name? Man of Sun.
Eyes of Sun.
Eyes of Sun. He told us to get as many people out as possible, alongside
and to save his blue-lipped wife.
Yeah, to head over to her tribe, which was over the mountains.
And far away.
Very far away. She doesn't speak at all, so it's pretty much just been pointing directions since we've seen her.
And we have Dementors following us.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, the whole Helen has a weird power now, where her eyes are glowing, and she might be able to tell.
She is the new Eyes of Sun.
I could once.
The chosen one.
Who knows if I can again? But I know what colors your chakras are.
Yeah,
she has a very Naruto-esque power.
Yeah, she's literally one of those ninjas from Naruto, and now knows our chakras.
Do not compare my fucking D&D game to fucking Naruto.
If the comparison is there, it's your fault.
Alright, we're just waiting for Orochimaru.
Compare it to some fucking other series that is not anime. I refuse to
have glowing eyes that can see auras. There's one anime that directly correlates.
I have never seen it, nor do I know of it, alright? It was original in my head.
Helen has officially the Sharingan, so there we go.
I have never seen it.
Kian and Zelda are fucking dead.
Yeah, I can kill them in game for you if you want to, because I haven't seen
my
it
backup
either.
character is pretty cool if you really
He's also dead. You're gonna play this fucking shitty creature I just made.
So, after pissing off the DM again, we found out that Helen might know our where our stats aligned at the moment. I think everyone was either blue or slightly purple for the most part.
Blue or purple, I have the list here.
The assumption is that that's probably alignment.
Could be, yeah.
Also the sky was hell was pretty much being open when those Dementors were coming out.
It was covered in shadows.
Which was terrible. There was also as well when the other force was invading, there was like a giant smoke, like spirit animal that was like attacking.
Scorpion or cobra? It was a cobra.
It was a cobra, yeah, it was a cobra, so definitely wanted to stay away from them.
Correct.
Yeah.
And there was gnolls.
Or kobold, someone else had said.
Aren't they furry?
Furred people.
Oh, the creature in the middle of the road was, yes, was obviously a gnoll. But yes, you're correct. They were furred creatures that are heading up the hill. I think then we finished our session with some dead babies, or some dead kids,
We
should
sure
I say.
did.
Yeah, I jumped down a hole and nearly fucking killed myself again.
Can someone
almost
just
died
remind me about
instantly.
the dead children?
They
The
were
lizards.
kidnapped in the middle, and then Lizardman had taken them, and they drowned, and were gonna eat them.
Yeah, that was the thing. Oh yeah, Kian got fucked
I
up in that
almost got
session.
instantly killed.
By rats. I got messed up a bit as well.
By raptors.
Raptors, yeah.
Adric was totally cool by the end. None of them really touched him.
Good for you. It's like, glad.
Must have been nice.
Oh yeah.
I even was trying to stay out of melee that fight. I just got them summoned on top of me.
Shit, yeah.
I tried.
I just realized why I went in there in the first place, because my fucking bow broke.
Yep.
Oh.
Is it the magical crossbow?
Yes, it is the magical crossbow.
How did you break a magical crossbow?
I've got a list here of nat ones.
Because
And for some reason, as a cruel DM, I'm punishing you for rolling bad. So not only are you missing, you're losing items.
So I had to get that fixed.
I could probably fix it.
Yeah, he probably could. But will he?
Probably pretty easily.
Would you fix it after Zeldor's blatantly called you a racist? After that night where he screamed, "You are a racist, Kian. I no longer want to see you. Go away, you racist."
I think you're taking a little bit of liberty with my words there. But...
maybe misquoting them.
If the skin ain't green, I got no grudge.
If the skin is green, then the kill is clean. There you go.
There you go.
Right, anyway, so that all happened. Some kids died. You took them back to the mother. She did not seem too happy about them being dead. Understandable.
Gee, I wonder why.
She wasn't over the moon.
She didn't particularly take any comfort in either Darius or Zeldor's hand. And she silently was left to her mourning. And you guys continued up your rest, or are going to continue your rest, as you were interrupted quite a bit way through your sleep. Oh, this has hit me hard already. Anyway.
2 sips in and he's gone.
Yeah, you need to learn how to hold your alcohol.
You have like a very low tolerance.
I do, and
for
it's
it.
so good. It's so cheap.
Can you please go and get a glass of water?
I've got 2 glasses of water.
Okay, drink it.
Anyway.
Think of it as preparation for the one shot.
Yeah, Purry, promise me on the one shot.
Yeah, can you
No
please try
tequila,
to...
no hard stuff.
No, I won't get that fucked again. No, I'll be sipping. I think I'll sip maybe 2 glasses at most.
I mean, you can't sip when you play a drunken one shot. That's not how it works. You need to have something easy to drink, so you can drink a lot of it.
90% water, 10% vodka.
A, that's expensive, and B, forgot what B was, but
And that's
it. Calories.
It depends on what you're drinking, though, because if you drink like...
Yeah, vodka's like 200 calories per like 20 mils.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I have the bottle right here. Let's find out.
Mine doesn't have it on it. Mine just says.
Well,
Units.
fuck, mine doesn't either.
Yeah, that's. I think that's quite an awful.
Are
Yeah,
they supposed to
Because
say
they
calories on
don't.
stuff?
they are supposed to, but Recordedly Guy also does not have it.
let's see. So, vodka is... energy... Minerals, fat. No fat. No macro.
No carbs, no nothing. It's just pure calories somehow. They have achieved a feat of pure amazing.
this one serving.
They have created energy from nothing.
One fluid ounce of vodka is 64 calories.
I didn't realise that we were drinking dark matter now, so that's something.
So, 222 calories per 100 gram if you use like regular units, which is like
100 grams / milliliters. Yes.
It's like a breakfast, like if you eat a lean breakfast.
Yes, vodka is my favourite meal for breakfast.
You'd be surprised with some people.
There really
Bananas
is
in the
just
morning.
nothing in alcohol but calories.
No.
I don't understand how it
They've created energy.
I mean, no. I mean, you can burn it. It's a fuel. Like you can put it in your car and drive.
That is also true.
That
Yeah.
is very true.
That
So, I
it is a
mean-
poison that we are consuming.
Yeah,
It is a poison, but why does it make
It
you
is.
feel so good, you know?
because it's
But
a
then
poison that kills you slowly, like
It numbs the senses.
slow enough for you to actually like manage.
Well, you know what else is poison that we intake all the time?
Hmm?
For humans, it's actually oxygen.
Yeah. What if?
Fun fact, it's
Oxygen is
actually
killing
boiling in the blood in our bodies. That's why we age and only have a span of about 80, give or take, years.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
222.
Put that on a
Did you know,
to guys.
Sandra, that every person who has ever drank dihydrogen monoxide has died?
You can't come with science jokes on me. It doesn't work like that.
Sorry.
No, you need to be more sophisticated than that. Wait.
Of course.
It's like 100% people who drink water will die.
Yeah.
No.
Therefore,
also,
water is bad for you.
if you want to just like get all your calories in one like sort of sitting for the rest of your life, you could always just drink 1 gallon of gasoline,
Sure.
which is 31,500 calories.
Sure.
Cool.
Impressed that anyone can keep that down their gut for longer than like a minute.
I mean, they have it for the rest of their life.
31,000 would not last you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because you're dying because you drank gasoline.
No.
Also, just if you divide it up, it's not actually that long.
No, it's like you need to take it down into the same because okay, so what's the calorie in? Because I mean, you can. It's called like
It would last you
energy.
15 to 16 days.
15 to 16 days. Yeah.
I think that was the joke.
No, you probably die earlier.
You would die the same day.
Ow, my throat hurts, my tummy is burning, tummy is burning, I am dead. Yeah, that is...
I really need a smoke right now. Oh wait.
I wonder if that would help, or if your stomach was too much of a vacuum for it to... Do you reckon you could light fluid within your stomach?
Only one way to find out.
Here we go!
Woof.
Eat a cigarette.
The day D&D ended.
Oh man. Okay,
Oh,
so...
shit. Yeah, we're playing D&D, I forgot.
You
about
guys wanna finish your long rest? I need some perception checks, please.
Okay.
I need
Oh,
4 in total.
that.
I would like to go on with somebody else on their watch. Just so we
Okay.
can have a less chance of... So I guess me and Darius will go on a watch together.
Okay.
Darius, please roll better.
Trying, my shit's lagging so much. Give me a sec. Alright. He just wants to be a fucker today. Alright, perception?
Yep,
Please.
there we go.
Hey.
Okay, now it's my turn to roll the dice. The encounter
Hopefully
dice.
no missing children this night.
You'll fight the spirits of the children that you were responsible for.
Zeldor,
Oh fuck.
your watch goes by uneventful.
Go.
Adric, or Helan, your watch goes by very uneventful with your eagle eyes. Adric, you two find no troubles. Kian and Darius, on your watch, nothing happens. And the night passes / day because you have pretty much sort of accidentally slipped into the day. So that'll be about 2 o'clock when you're ready to move. You guys all rested up. And you start to head off further into the day. I need 2 perception checks. Obviously, you can roll more than one. Obviously, more than one of you can roll, but it's up to you. Who's watching on what side? On what shift?
I'm always on the back. Also, it won't let me update my health. Every time I put in a new number, it just goes into negatives.
What a shame. You're gonna have to die
There we
now.
go. I don't know why it was
He's
doing that.
slowly poisoning himself.
It's my new anti-cheat method. So we've
Puts me
got
in the negative
Helan
health.
and Kian, that's it. Okay.
Also, I'm redoing my Cure Wounds infusion for
Stick.
Zelda.
Right, yep, that's fine.
Sweet.
Thank you for alerting me. So, Helan, on your watch, throughout the day, or should I say through the afternoon, it's pretty solid. You're keeping your eye out for any tricks or tracks, anything to help you move on faster, as well as keeping an eye out for danger. And of course, with your amazing eyes, you find a few steps and here and there that help speed up the journey. Kian. Okay. Kian,
Oh,
you're
dear.
having a nice peaceful journey. You sort of just relax on the hammock. You're in and out of sleepiness. When all of a sudden you feel as if you're having a dream as you're just laying there looking behind you, and you see the mountain still, or the hill, should I say, that you retreated from. All of a sudden, starts to swell. Black smoke starts to swell around it, coiling up and up and up. And it's weird because you're trying to wake yourself up from this weird thing, just to sort of keep your mind fresh, but it's hard. You just can't pull yourself up from the hammock. And you watch as it swells up to a point, and then these two red globes appear out of the top, and then another two appear out the top towards the opposite side. So one's facing south, one's facing north, and then another two orbs pierce up, facing to the east and to the west. And then all of a sudden you hear in the distance a faint explosion. All of you hear this. As you look back, you can now see the four red orbs in this swirling darkness that is raised above the hilltop now. And for a moment, it just sort of rests there. And then all of a sudden, they explode forward, each heading in different directions. One heading south, north, east, and west. They don't seem to have a specific target, or they don't seem to move, but like the darkness surrounds these orbs and starts to explode out in different directions, heading over the continent of Tal'Dorei. And as they are pushing each way, they've got this long snake-like body behind them, and it's withdrawing from the smoke at the bottom of the hill. So as they're heading away, the smoke is heading up and up and up into the sky, and they continue until they head outwards, out of the view of your eyes.
What the hell's going on?
What? That was like the thing that we encountered when we first was getting everyone out. What the hell? I just look around. Just look around here. I have not a clue, but what is that? Please.
What just happened? Does anyone know?
Would any of us know?
Yeah, like.
Okay.
With like any encounters that we've seen at all, like battles with like.
Well, I mean, Darius was asleep actually when that happened, so. I mean, most of you recognize that as it looked fairly similar to the initial cobra-like creature. Maybe these things were less snake-like in that there was no face. It was just the body sort of slithered off like a snake in a straight line. I suppose. Roll me religion checks.
Except for me.
No, you've seen this now. I mean,
Oof.
Fuck. I rolled a 5. I mean, it's still 10, but oh, jeez.
Jeez.
there he is. Here comes
Also,
the.
I would just like to say, both me and Darius both are beating the cleric in religion.
But religion is intelligence.
Isn't it? It is intelligence.
Yeah.
So that's why my modifiers. Well, it should be right.
You have expertise in certain stuff, don't you?
Religion is one of them. So yeah.
Well, you
I
did
have
roll a
expertise in
19.
history, arcana, and religion.
We have like the same exact proficiencies.
It's pretty funny.
Okay, so you've heard of two. If you're pulling this from a religious standpoint, yeah, you've heard of two gods. You've got monetised and Purry, which are gods that often take the form or resemblance of a snake. One is the goddess of young snakes and serpent folk, and the other is the gods of the Nagas. And that's Purry is the god of the Nagas, and Monetised is the one of the serpents and snakes. And you imagine maybe it either has something to do with that, or there is some sort of snakes often resemble venom or poison, and maybe that is some sort of manifestation or unexpected unexpected manifestation of a poison being sent off from a higher power.
Darius shaking his head and putting his hand up, rubbing his temple. This doesn't make any sense unless the gods somehow intertwined in this, somehow these deities. And he just starts rambling about snakes and shit that he just knows, and he just keeps shaking his head and rambling about it.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense, doesn't make sense, doesn't make sense.
I think someone needs to make him breathe a bit.
Yeah, okay, you're not telling us that we might be dealing with a godlike entity here. We just already had one with that trickster.
I'm saying that we are. I'm saying that we are. I just don't understand these. Whatever they are, they're using a power that the only thing I can think of that I've ever seen or heard of, even remotely resembling the be Monetised, the god of serpents and snakes, and Purry, the god of the Naga. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know where they would even have the knowledge to be able. This is beyond anything I've heard of, and I think it's bad.
So by it's bad, are we going to die here, or what?
I don't think it's going to be immediate, but I think that something's spreading. Now, I don't know what is spreading, but it can't be good for the land. It's going to hurt and kill, I believe. But I couldn't tell you what it is. We don't have much information on it.
Does anyone of those, like when he says the name, does anyone of the names like ring any bells for me from?
Yeah, well, I mean, from your previous worship, yeah, you certainly know that. I'd say further on Medeus, you know that she or they, should I say, are often known for the in some lesser sort of snaky tribes or organizations is known for purification rather than sort of serpentine creatures. It's known for like clearing and such things, so it sometimes can be interpreted as a not necessarily a bad thing or a not necessarily that kind of creature. But usually it is known as sort of, yeah, the god of the serpents, or...
Can I get the names in chat?
Yes.
Yes, please.
And that's for snakes.
That is totally not how I imagine being spelled.
Yeah.
Put an apostrophe between M and D, and then Parafair.
This.
And then Parafair is Naga, correct?
Generally referred to as Nagas, yes.
Okay.
Does anyone of them seem more likely in this scenario, like depending on what we've seen and what we've experienced the last day?
Well, you haven't dealt with any Nagas or snakes, so you can't really claim that
like,
information.
I mean, we had a venom cobra thingy experience, right?
Yeah, like, would any of us know if typically it's snakes are more poison or if it's Nagas are more poison? As far as, like, which one would be more prevalent?
Well, I suppose from a nature's perspective, serpents in general harbor the poison, whereas the Nagas apply poison and use like their bodies in order to create it.
So they are both poison, though.
In general, yeah, you generally don't come away from a Naga without being inflicted with poison. None of it was a cobra's head. Like the cobra's head is very distinguishable. It didn't look like it had when the creature that was, or when the smoke came up as a cobra. It was very evidently not it didn't have any human body attached to it, or it didn't look like an out of proportion. Well, it was a large cloud, so it's hard to distinguish whether it was like from the stories you've heard. There are full Nagas that are huge snake-like people, who sometimes do just take the form of a serpent, or whether it was just the interpretation of a serpent itself, or it just came out as a cloud. It's not easy to distinguish the two because it's such a large size in the sky.
We didn't see any markings though at all when we saw
on the
this,
creature. It was made out of markings. No, it was made out of smoke.
Okay.
And Darius is just saying this on just from what he interpreted the cloud as looking like. It may not even be a snake or a Naga to him, but that's what it saw it as.
I don't think we're going to be safe anywhere for where we go if this is going to be happening.
But it went like in 4 directions and one went up. Was that like?
No, this the second event that happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was 4 orbs and they went in current relation to you, either north, south, west, or east.
Does it match the
the village?
The like how a compass, like, does it match the true north, south, east, and west?
No, I didn't seem it was 100% accurate. 0, 180, 90, and 270. No.
Okay.
Would we know if one of those where we're heading off towards Blue Lips village? Would we know exactly if that was in one of those directions at all?
Well, you're currently heading.
Traveling.
You're currently heading southwest, and it blew. So where you guys are currently, it blew south. So it was on your left, and you watched as it just blasted right past you down south, and until you couldn't see it no more.
Okay.
Kind of like a firework or something, or like
kind of, yeah. It went like it either dispersed or it just went so far that you couldn't see it anymore. But it just seemed to disappear very quickly. It went very fast.
Honestly, at this point, I think we just need to continue on, and whenever we get where we can, we need to find more about what just happened.
We need to be on guard at all times. This is not safe at all. We've had creatures attack us throughout the entire time, and clearly there's some connection between them, the creature, and that snake thing we saw yesterday. So, like, the question
We also
is,
need to get rid of these children. We need to get them to their tribe and leave them because they're not going to be safer with us.
let's try and make as much ground as we can throughout the rest of the day. That's all we can do. Just be on guard. Cause like a little bit shaken up about that. Is like
You can see a lot of the individuals with you are like looking up. A lot of them are holding onto chains around their neck, whispering to themselves. Others are panicking.
Do their chains around their neck have a holy symbol on them?
Yes, they have a circle and then 7 spokes coming off it at sort of. Most of them have them at a reasonable angle, whereas some of them look quite poorly made.
Would I know what god that is for?
Sure. Roll me a religion check.
Oh, well, alright.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Starting off strong, guys.
You think you may have seen it before.
Alright.
Somebody should try and say something to help pick up the morale.
None of
a
us
bit.
speak their language.
We should
The
try
only
and
one who
convince
could even talk to him is Darius.
their leader then. The one that you should step up. If any of you can try and convince her to do.
What?
It's no good having a whole bunch of scared children here. If we can get someone to speak the language, or get the nice blue-lip lady to try and make at least an attempt at a rousing speech, it'll probably help.
I think maybe the best we can do is just push on, like, more quicker. If you don't want to go and use spells, Darius.
I don't necessarily a morale speech is going to help us here. I think we just need to keep going. Remember, the more time we waste here, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to catch up to us.
I also don't know if we leave these children and all these people, if those things are going to keep following them or us.
Well, when we come to that point, if it becomes a hassle, I try talking to them and convincing them to stay at wherever we're headed to, instead of following us, but we'll get to that point when we pass it.
Well, if they don't listen to common sense, because it'd be stupid to go on their own at this point.
Right, well,
Let's just continue on.
yeah,
Alright, we'll just set up
as fast
guard
as
duty.
possible, please.
Okay, you continue on down on your journey through the swamp, and it starts to get a bit thicker, a bit more difficult. You're having to weave, so it's starting to now take about double the time. And unfortunately, you quite noticeably don't make as much progress as you normally would, but you do make progress. You get to where you are, and here you can now rest, as the horses seem very tired from trying to pull their legs out of this muck. Same with the civilians / tribes.
So we're going to watch again.
Yes, so
Yeah,
if you would
just-
like to watch, if anyone would like to take watch, that's fine. You don't have to. You know, you can always forego your watch.
Definitely with that, taking watch.
Damn it! Jesus! Please!
Oof.
Oh,
Hurry, help!
our heavy
Hurry,
hitter.
help!
How? How can I help you?
We
I
can't
don't know.
even see that we're dying.
Just help
Yeah, we
us.
can't see that we're dying. It's
A hand comes down and squats the enemy.
We
Roll
all
20 is really
Oh.
against us today.
Every day.
Wow.
But no,
I mean,
today,
but
today is
especially
especially
today.
shit, yeah.
Today it just wants us to suffer.
So, who's taking a watch with someone?
Alright, well, I'm first, but
I-
the middle is the shittiest, so...
I would probably grab one with Kian, and then
Sure.
why not?
Okay.
Because I would kind of
four.
I would kind of ask him, maybe
Yeah.
in the nicest way possible, if he could perhaps fix my crossbow.
Okay. In fact,
Sure.
that is why you don't pay too much attention.
Yes.
You managed to restring it, and with a minor enchantment or minor magic, you managed to keep the enchantment active and repair the crossbow.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna say deduct 10 gold, because
I'll
I'm
deduct that
cruel.
out of my.
However,
Oh fuck.
your watch goes by pretty smoothly because you get a crossbow out of it. Healing. Your watch is also one of pleasant unhappenings. There's no trouble, and you are
Nice.
pleasantly pleased with your watch. Darius, on your watch, or should I say, on your turn to watch, You spend most of it thinking about this creature and reclusing into your mind, into your annoyingly accurate mind, and you don't notice anything go on. Adric, on your watch, it's kind of hard not to hear it as you start to hear screams and shouts from the back of the column.
Oh.
Cool. He immediately jumps up and out of his wagon and goes to notify Healing.
Okay. Healing, you're slowly shaken awake, and in addition, you can just hear the sounds of her screaming and shouting. And then you see the first 3 people just run past you. So I'll just...
Okay, I start running, and on my way over, I kind of kick who sleeps on the floor. Darius maybe sleeps on the floor.
Okay.
I kick him, I kick and run.
Okay, Darius, you hit. As you...
Okay. I basically understand that, and okay. He just rolls over and gets up.
Sure.
What's going on?
And you can see from the back.
What did I miss?
You can see from the back of this column now there is torches. And apparently there is something back there that is worth running from.
I keep running towards it.
Likewise.
Okay.
Darius is
going
gonna try and get a better look.
Okay. Zelda and Keen, make me perception checks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because they've been going well so far. 15.
Okay.
Okay, you both wake
Yeah.
up to the sound of your party ruffling around, and then you can hear soft screaming, which sort of pulls you out of your sleepiness.
By the way, Purry, I'm using it at this time.
Mage armor, sure.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm dashing up there, just using all of my speed.
Okay,
See
so
what else going up there.
I'm gonna say if combat was to ensue, Keen, you are a turn away, as you are the small, slow one who was also woken up last.
I'll just have to invent rocket boots and get into the fight.
Okay. Jimmy Neutron
Like
over.
one off.
Shimmy Neutron him over here.
So Healing and Adric. Adric just barely falling behind with his small feet. Darius keeping up with Adric. You can now see familiar glint of green scales.
Oh, fuck off, you lizard bastards.
You can currently see there are...
How dare you judge them on the color of their scale?
I should say that I play a lizard folk. I shouldn't, but these lizard folk are particularly pissing me off.
You see...
It's
Oh,
because they're green.
Healing, Adric, and Darius roll me perception checks. I'd say, Zelda, you're currently sprinting way too fast to be able to properly... You can just
That's
see the
fine.
scales. Okay, Healing, Adric. You can currently see... and Darius, you can currently see there have been 2 casualties that have fallen behind the lizard folk formation. And currently there are 2 men that are stood there, one with a very long stick, and the other sort of seems to have his fists ready in this martial arts stand. It seems like he's practiced this before.
Like 2 casualties on our side or on the lizard folk side?
Currently on your side, there are 2 white-skinned individuals on the floor.
Well, let's fight.
Before that, 2 things. One, standing from where he is and looking over towards these sort of scaled beings, can I be able to tell if they're here to hunt or if they're here to sort of attack us? Are they sort of well armed enough to sort of try and kill as many as possible?
So you currently see 6 sort of doing attacking. You can see about 15 behind them currently have people in arm and are running away with them.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Currently, the people that they have in
That's a
arm,
lot.
the people that they have in arm don't seem to be thrashing around too much.
Yeah, no,
And
I see them, I'm taking a fucking shot.
in the sort of chaos, Adrian's going to slip past. He's going to try and get to a vantage point where he can get an easy shot on those that are trying to escape.
Hang on, I forgot I
Before
did
combat
this.
starts.
I've got horses for you all. Here we go.
Also out of curiosity, the ones running away with the people, how far away are they from us?
It seems that this group has advanced forward in order to cover them. They've gotten about 60 foot back, and you are currently... so you're just running past the remnants here. Hang on. So you guys would have just got to the edge of the map through the thickest of the crowd. So they're about 165 feet away from you. But they are slowly dragging these people away. Well, not slowly, just not as fast. And I will drag you guys in. So Adric's looking for a vantage point. I'll pull you off over to the right here. Keen is going to wait down here. Darius, again, you're on the sort of pulling through the thicket. Helen is a bit ahead, seeing as she jumped off first. And Zeldor, you have just come in. Roll me initiative.
Am I on my horse or no?
Would you have been on your horse?
Probably not. I wouldn't have had time. I'd say no.
So it's up to you. I mean, it's not too hard to mount it being a professional cavalier kind of.
Okay, if that's the case, then sure, yeah.
In that case, I'll say you're up there with... What the fuck? It's a tiny horse. Yeah. Up there with... here, you would have ploughed through, obviously, in between. Yeah, you would have ploughed through next to Helen.
We're not on the map.
Oh, yes, I need to pull you over. I've put you on the map, but not... Here we go. Just pretend it's more marshy, alright? Okay.
Yeah. It looks pretty marshy.
I was going to say it looks like a marsh to me.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Hey!
Double checking. These are friendlies.
These are the people, yes.
Okay, right. Adric's going to sneak on.
And... In which direction did we see those lizard bastards?
North. Currently, actually, what time? Let me think. That still would have been light enough for you to see, so let me just turn that on. Global illumination. Oh, don't delete the page. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It's most initiatives done, is it?
I still have to do mine.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, good.
Need 2 more.
Oh, they're ones
Classic.
escaping are 105
Woo!
feet away, correct?
The ones escaping are 165.
165. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, sorry. I want to make sure I heard that right.
Adric rolled stealth. Did you roll initiative for me, please, Adric, as well?
And
Oh, healing. 1. Oh, 1.
I have -1, so...
Oh,
If she rolled a natural one, it would have been a 0.
Yeah, I think I got a 0 last time.
you did get it
Yeah.
last time.
Okay. We have rolled initiative. Everyone is on initiative. Now to roll for them. Okay. Zeldor, you are first with your horse.
Okay, just seeing how far we go there. Okay, I'd like to use movement to move myself up to here.
You should be able to control your horse.
I do not have control of my horse token.
You should do now.
On there,
Try again.
No, I still can't click on the token.
Makes sense because I haven't done it right. There we go. Now you have control of your horse.
There we go. So just put him on there. That's a big ass horse. And this, what I'm going to fire at one of the ones that's dragging the bodies right now. Which would be the one on the.
That is currently 120 foot away. Actually, it's 60 foot from that, so it's 180 foot. Sorry, no, 80. It's 80 foot from you.
Oh, even this one?
These guys aren't dragging people. These are currently here in the way, just killing. These don't have anyone in their arms.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to shoot that one that's in the way then. I'm going to try and clear it.
Which one, sorry?
This one on the left at
Here?
this guy right here, this fucknut.
Him? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot him with my hand crossbow that's newly fixed. Hiya! That's an at one. So does it just like junk? Just like
No, it just
snap again?
the bolt goes forth, but the bolt just flops out
Fuck me.
into your horse's mane. You pick it back up. You don't lose it at least.
I thought you said I shot it at my horse.
Yeah, I thought you were saying he shot his horse.
Right in the back of the head.
So with that, since I use the horse, I can actually get off it and use still my movement speed.
You can use 5 feet to get off it, and then yeah,
I use 5 feet to get off it. Pull out to pull out a weapon. Oh no, is that considered a bonus action? As a
free action.
I'll
But
pull
you'd be
out.
dropping your crossbow.
That's fine. I'm pulling out my long sword and my spike shield. I'm burning an action shed, and I'm gonna hit this guy.
You can get your sword or your shield.
Yeah, pulling out a shield is an action, I think.
Well,
I'll
even, even if it wasn't, I would count it as a like you can either have your shield as a free action or your sword as a free action. Like one free action per.
Okay, I'll have the long sword then.
Okay.
And hey,
You've used your action to attack with the hand crossbow.
burning an action surge.
But action
Here
surge,
we go.
right? Okay, 22 for. Is this
10.
one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
Okay.
And,
Wonderful.
yeah, and bonus action tunnel fire. That's gonna be me.
Okay. I feel like music should be playing, but it's not.
I can't hear it. Yeah,
Oh, invalid roll 20. Oh, it's updated. Yes, I love this.
Good.
good. Roll 20. Good. Excellent.
Fuck up the game.
Alright, we can make our own music if we have music during this.
Let me just check.
Alright, just pull out the YouTube playlist. That will solve it.
Oh, I've got my battle tunes. There we go.
There we go.
Aha.
Okay, so this one's going to charge at you, Zeldor, and it's going to.
I'll take a hit then with the
Okay, with your
tunnel
reaction. Yep.
fire. Longsword. Another 22.
again for 10 damage again. Nice.
Nice. Jeez.
Okay, it's raised its club at you. It's going to attempt to club you and then hit you with its shield. So here we go. Natural 1 does not hit. Natural 3, so 7 in total to hit.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna miss one of them.
Okay.
I was sweating then.
This one is going to pull out a javelin and throw it at you. Natural 20. There we go. That's what I like
There
to
we
see.
go.
Yeah.
That's the lizard folks we know and love.
I just put my fucking d20s everywhere. Okay, whatever. That's a natural 6 as well, so that's 6, and then 4, 10, plus the 12 points of piercing damage as this fat javelin comes and smacks you right in the chest.
Oof.
Adric.
Okay, so just to confirm, north of these guys, there's like 15
60
running
foot,
away.
60 foot up above them, there are currently about 15 to 20 currently dragging away some non-moving people.
Adric's going to try and shoot at one of those guys to try and at least recover one of the corpses,
Okay.
or to slow him down. So he aims at them, bonus action, doing the 19 to hit. Hopefully one of them in the leg to slow them down even further.
19 will hit for 12 points of damage. Alright, you see he definitely but his leg bows and yeah, he drops the body.
Adric then takes cover, taking the bonus action hide.
Okay.
From these very, very scary death crew.
Okay, so
Roll that
these
20s.
commoners are going to run off the map. And these are going to
What a
continue to run 60 foot. They also run off the map. This one is going to advance forward and punch. He misses. This one's going to come forth and attempt a quarterstaff and misses.
Fucking Christ, guys.
This one is going to turn around and attempt to club him and hits.
Which one?
This one here.
Okay, yeah, I was
Attempting to
these...
club the one to the bottom right. He kills him.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, these two have marks on them though, so they'll have disadvantage.
Okay, and then with his shield, he's going to try and kill the other one. 12 hits. And kills him. There we go. Hey, you wasted an entire turn rather than attacking you. And then this one above you now, Zelda's going to attack you once. That's a 23, and then a 7.
23 will hit.
So the heavy club hits for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Darius.
Zelda, you're not taking enough for this.
Yeah. Actually, let me see where. Okay. Darius is in for this one.
That's the one in the middle. This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And he's gonna cast ice.
16 will hit. Yeah. He takes 5 piercing damage.
And then a dex
Him and his
save,
body. Yep.
DC 13.
Okay. So the one on the left rolls a natural 2, which is not going to succeed, and the natural 20 on the one that you hit. So the one that you hit takes nothing, I believe. No, it takes half. So that's 4. And the other's taking a full 7. Okay, the one on the next to Zelda looks pretty bummed up now. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. Actually, he's gonna move up 20 feet here. I'm just rereading some.
This one here is going to rush towards you, Zeldor.
Okay.
Going to attack you twice. Heavy club for a 23.
Hit.
And 21.
Both hit.
Okay, so the heavy club is 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and the spear is 8 points of piercing damage.
Jesus.
3 HP.
This one's going to step forth. So he's going to lift his arms into the air and start casting. 1, 2.
Here they come.
No, not horsey.
Zelda, would you
also-
be mad if I firebombed on top of you?
You have full permission. You have full permission.
I suppose I'm going to
Purry,
shift C.
By
Sorry, go ahead.
the way, if they make that dex save, they don't take any damage.
None. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Jesus.
5,
I
6.
might have the way out of this.
Yeah, 6.
Play dead.
And then
Cry.
and one either side of the horsey.
I'll ask on my turn anyway when it's
What's the range of throwing? 30 feet? Oh, fuck. I'm never gonna make it to you.
other way.
Heal him.
If only it was my turn.
Okay, so what is that?
What's what?
That small raptor, like.
Raptors.
Yes, they look like little.
The raptors that almost killed
Did I
me.
see who cast it?
You can currently see, this one finishing his incantation.
That dude. Okay.
Yes.
I move up a bit,
Put a
and
special
then I
little arm.
want to cast spiritual weapon next to that dude.
60 feet, is it?
Yep.
Oh, I must move you 60 feet. Yep, that's certainly possible right next to him.
I do it.
There it is.
12 to hit.
Does not, unfortunately, hit him.
I am not surprised. Well, can we try a Sacred Flame then on him too?
Sure. Yes.
Spell save DC 14.
He rolled a 13 plus.
Oh, dear.
Please say 0.
He's a lizard man, so probably not. It's probably like +2.
+0.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. 5 radiant.
Let me just
Nice.
double check. Yeah, no save. It just Dex +0. Okay. So,
Wow.
Does he have
he
to
needs to make a con
concentration?
save, which he makes. He rolled an 11.
Well, I tried.
It was a good effort. Good effort.
11
And I-
plus 1.
Back a little bit more.
But he does take 5 damage.
Perfect.
Okay, this one, Zelda, right next to you, is just gonna.
Is there not one? Oh, is there one after before me?
Is there? No, there's not. It's
I
your
think
turn.
it's his turn, yeah.
Right. So how does Kian's like little magic stick work?
You
It
currently
will
don't
take you
have
your
it, does he?
action.
It will
No,
take-
he does.
Oh, he does. Okay.
It will take your action, though.
Okay. Firstly, I would like to equip my shield onto me.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. Free action.
So 19 AC. I would like to immediately use my bonus action to use my second wind,
Okay. Yep.
which is 11, so that isn't too bad. Depending how the rest of this could go. Yeah, he's like, just looking at his stick, he's like, oh, this better work, Kian. I'm gonna snap the stick.
Yeah.
You will heal for 1d8 plus 3.
1d8
Puffs
plus
out pink energy and you explode.
5.
Could have been better.
Could have been a lot better.
Oh, that soured my drink seeing that roll.
It's not the most helpful thing in the world, but it is some.
Well, I either have the option of taking 3 attacks of opportunity and getting the fuck out of there, or
Or
Well,
6
you could
attacks.
disengage and jump on your horse, and then your horse will take the attacks.
You could do that.
So
If you want to kill your horse.
I'm going to take 3 attacks of opportunity on me to get on my horse.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh god.
First is a 20.
Oh,
Second
yeah.
is a 14.
That was
The
miss.
third is a 16.
20 is
Okay.
the allow hit.
Okay, so you are going to
Only-
take
only
3
one
points of
attack.
bludgeoning damage.
Not bad.
3 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage, so that
Could have been way worse.
would have been really bad on that. Yeah. Bit of fucking disappointment in himself and all that. He is going to try and get out of there with his horse, so...
This horse is fucked.
This horse hasn't got armor, by the way, so...
Okay, sure. That's a
Actually,
natural
no.
20. And a natural 1.
Does it not have armor? I think it does. No,
So I don't remember you barding it.
No, I don't think I barded it. So this is going to depend on how much damage this raptor does.
They have advantage. I just remembered. So the second attack that missed is an 8. Never mind. Okay, it misses again.
Yeah, it has like 10 AC. I think,
So-
actually.
The one that hits, however, was a natural 20. So that means that's 12 points of piercing damage.
The horse, as soon as I get onto it,
Yep.
it's dead.
Oh no!
This falls.
It falls
Yeah.
down, and
All the
you are
damage.
unaware whether it's alive or dead.
Can I use my feline agility?
Sure.
You're still gonna take attacks.
You're gonna
Wait,
take.
what?
You're gonna take at least one.
Oh, what, from going here?
If you're running past this one, yeah. There's no way you can move to sort of unless you go a right round.
No,
Going
It's-
up to here, so
yeah.
yeah, I'll take one more.
Okay, here we
attack.
go.
two.
23
Jesus Christ.
for 7 points of piercing damage as it nips you, and as you run away, sort of drags some of your leg out. Shit. And before we start this next round, I'm gonna go toilet.
Same.
Where's Fireball when you need it?
Yeah, where's our levels when we need it?
So guys, how's the corpse heist going to retrieve the villagers' corpses?
Well,
It's going well.
I the corpse heist entered with me entering it, and then you just saw me leave, like, with missing an arm and a horse. So, yeah, going well. I like that horse.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom as well.
I will just use that as an excuse to go to one as well. Might as well do it
Everyone
now.
is leaving. It's just you and me now, wait. On stream and everything.
On
I think.
Hi stream!
Hi,
Have
stream.
you guys heard about this amazing new kitten?
His name is Francis. I have a kitten here.
Yes.
He's the best.
Officially mascot for the campaign.
Oh, look at Kitty. Oh my god, our views just went up by 100.
He's the cutest kitty. He is tapping on the keyboard. He's just so cute and he's just the best. He's so nice. He's very soft. He likes to drink out of glasses. He eats a lot. He climbs on boxes. He doesn't like the dog, but that's okay.
That's because the dog's like 10 times the size of him.
The dog loves him though. Like she wants to play with him.
In other news about playing things, I had found a board game that I'd been so hyped for like 3 months ago in my local game store. But now that it's been released or has its second printing, all my friends have moved away. So,
That's sad.
I mean, even if I buy it, I have nobody to play it with when I get back home.
If you buy it at least for the rules, we can always launch up like Roll20 and try and use it that way.
The board game itself is Gloomhaven. So there's a price tag attached to that. A really big one.
Right, fair enough.
The one massive box, Mahusive box, is currently retailing for £140 for one board game.
Jeez.
No, that's about average for a pretty...
And every now and then I keep looking at like picking up a Kingdom Death Monster. That looks kind of fun.
Are we ready to die?
Well, someone's definitely dying. It might be me. So
That was a very unsuccessful turn, unfortunately.
I would definitely say it's not Zeldor's highest of moments.
So this one's going to come after you, actually. And it's going to throw a javelin at you.
Good.
For a 9.
Yes.
However...
The army of raptors.
Well, this one's going to sprint up to you, and this one's going to sprint up to you. So they're going to have advantage on both attacks.
Fuck.
So that's a 21.
Yeah.
A 11.
Miss.
A 18.
Miss, thankfully.
And a 14.
Miss, so one is getting through me.
3 points of piercing damage.
Boy, I'm glad that I took that shield.
Okay, these two are going to sprint toward... Actually, did they say Adric? They do not.
Nope,
in that case,
They see,
Healing.
Oh no! They all walked as a unit.
Oh no.
These are coming this way.
No.
There's just soldier
Healing.
shots into him.
First attack against you is 11,
Miss.
23,
Hit.
21,
Hit.
7,
Near miss.
to the 13,
Miss.
13 again,
Miss.
22.
Hit.
So that's miss, hit,
3 hits.
hit, miss, 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 miss.
3 hits.
That is 8. No, I was just making sure I rolled 8. Okay.
Oh, okay.
3 hits, yep. So the first... So it's 1d6, so that's 3 piercing. And then 4 slashing, and then 4 slashing again. So in total that is 11 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. These two can't do anything. That's that. This one is going to then... dash here. Sees you now, Adric, but can't do anything on its turn. Your turn, Adric.
Adric is...
Actually, no, it would run past the Velociraptor. That doesn't make sense. That would run there. Okay. And I'll roll it. What's his passive perception? Is 13. What did you roll? 17, was it?
You rolled 20, I thought.
No.
For stealth?
I rolled a
Yeah,
20 stealth
20
check
stealth.
after.
Did you?
Yeah, 20 stealth, yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Oh, right, you rolled one
yeah.
after that. Fair enough, yep, okay. So, yeah, no, he definitely does not see you. Okay.
Standing where I am, I vaguely remember these raptors going away as soon as the shaman was dead. So, slightly apologizing to Heelan, he leans away from his cover, walks over towards him, sort of rolls over, aims a crossbow bolt straight to, and launches it.
You can shoot 50 feet without any trouble, yeah?
I will first do the inquisitive, for fighting.
Sure.
So that's a deception check against
You
mine.
rolled a 16 plus...
He passes.
Okay.
I do not get a bonus.
Well, he actually has -1, so 15.
That would be 11 to hit.
11, unfortunately, does not, as it flies past him.
I moved out of sneak, if that does
Yeah.
anything towards giving me advantage or not. But other than that, that's...
I need to check hidden.
I'll go check as well. Typing very lightly.
Fuck it, yeah, sure. Roll again.
Oh, this is...
That hits.
24 to hit.
Okay, so he needs to roll a 10 on his con save, which he does.
Okay.
But 13
That's,
points of
the-
damage, still quite juicy, plus...
That's 12. That would have been 10 or 12.
That's 50. No, that would have been 9 plus 12. 21.
21. So it would have been a 10.
Okay. So 21, actually, he has to roll... oh, no, he did roll on 11. Okay, so he just succeeds.
And Adric just stands here, very cautious of everything else.
That's quite a shame. Keen.
Hello, I'm finally here.
Correct.
I will go here. Oh, I've done something weird. Okay. And I will shoot Magic Boy. Done this on a dance. Oh, good. Does a 3 do anything for you?
No.
I will bonus action. I don't know if Zeldor's dead or not, but I'll cast Shield of Faith on him.
He's got 6 HP, so he's not dead.
Let's hope that makes you live.
Thank you, I now have 21 AC.
It probably won't
Darius.
do much.
Well, he can see the shaman, and he was the one who shot the shaman last time. So he can do the same thing, Scorching Ray. The shaman. All 3 rays. That's the first one.
Oh, wow!
And the second one misses. Third one.
Hey, get him! Get him!
That's pretty good.
No counterspell, okay. The first one hits him and kills him.
Oh.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's on 1 HP.
Oh, okay. Can I find a target?
Sure.
Or the third one?
Mm-hmm.
Third one would have been the one that's chasing Zed.
Sure, yeah. As he's running, it flies up and hits him in the head and he dies.
That'll be it.
All the little raptor fuckers gone now, or are they?
Yes, they're all gone.
Oh,
This one's gonna run over, seeing as you just killed it, Shaman Darius.
Shit.
Attempt to javelin you. Not bad. 14?
Yeah, it hits.
That's with disadvantage as well. That is 7
He's
points of
actually
piercing
going
damage.
to use.
Okay.
He's going to use his actually use his reaction to shield it.
That's fine. Okay, so it hits and bounces off the shield. This one's gonna run 30 feet and javelin you now, healing. 12.
No.
This one is gonna come 30 feet. It's gonna dash up to you, and that's its turn. Healing.
Okay, so regardless, if I kept concentration, I drop spiritual weapon over there because it's too fucking far away.
Okay.
And I recast it next to me.
Sure.
And I attack the dude to my right with it. Nah, make it to the left instead. $24
Yeah, that will hit.
for 8 force. And then I wanna stab the dude to my right.
That is possible. Go for it.
15.
hits just.
7.
Yep. Zelda, finally you are able to breathe.
It's like, so I'm in a bad mood. I lost my horse. I think I've probably got a broken rib. See how far I can get. Gotta do something. I'm using my 30 feet. Getting up to here. And I'm going to hit this. Actually, how does the spike shield work? Is that a bonus action to use it? Or
No,
is it,
it's an action if you want to use it.
If it's an action, I'm just seeing which one would be better to use right now. Yeah, no, longsword. So, oh yeah. 11.
Unfortunately, he brings up his shield, so it glances off.
Tunnel fire, and that'll be my turn.
This is folk next to you. Healing is going to attempt to club you for an 11. And then shield you for a 6.
No.
Adric.
Nah.
Nah. Can't do this.
He goes to swing. You say nah, and he goes, oh sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You need to work on your swing a little bit more, like angle.
Adric.
Okay, Adric, seeing... How injured is the one next to Zeldor looking?
He's taken a few glances and hits, but could probably go on a bit more.
Right, he's going to start helping heal him then, as he line up a shot towards the one next to the spiritual weapon. Let's loose a 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, he brings up his shield to help it glance away.
Right, he then goes over towards here, starts sort of trying to get some aggro from as he suddenly appears next to them.
Keen.
I'm gonna shoot the one by Zeldor.
Thank you!
Pew! Fuck!
Yep, it just...
I'm gonna move up to here. And that is my turn.
Darius.
Okay. Darius is gonna Scorching Ray. There it is. First one. The worst damage.
What the fuck is that?
16 hit.
On who?
The one next to Zeldor.
Yeah, 2 damage, sure.
Okay, so that's the first one. Second one.
Much better.
That's better.
16 for 10, yes, on the same one.
Yep.
Yep, it hits him and he falls back.
Cool. Then he's in the last one. One left to healing.
Alright. That will not hit,
Yeah,
unfortunately. As it explodes and envelops his shield, but does not hurt him. Okay.
Then he's gonna move left about 15 paces.
Okay, Adric, you hear there's a presence behind you as he attempts to club you over the back of the head for a 21, and then slam you with his shield for a 22.
Gross.
That is 4 points of bludgeoning as he smacks you with his club. 7 points of piercing as he stabs you with his shield.
surprisingly weak. as he sort of braces himself.
Okay. This one is going to attempt to attack you, Healing, with its heavy club for a 13, and then
No.
with its shield for a 7.
No.
Healing.
Okay, well, bonus action attack with a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
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 Yes, he's very wounded.
Oh, well, I stab him with my spear too then.
Okay.
Oh, I miss him.
Yeah, unfortunately so. He gets punched up the backside and then pulls up his shield. Is that it?
Yeah.
Zeldo.
Now Zeldor is French, I guess, but...
Zizzledor.
I would like to attack the monsieur in front of Elim.
Alright, go for it. You attack Adric. He dies. 24 for 5.
5 damage.
You run him through the ribs.
I did something! And my
Yay.
Healing. 2 attacks against you. That is a 13
Nope.
and a 19.
It just hits.
The shield does 4 points of piercing damage. Adric.
Heal it. It's the new evasion tank.
Just double checking. Yes. Right. Using cunning action, I will disengage, walking up towards here. Calling out to Zeldor, saying, "You've got this, buddy." As he moves over here, he shoots the lizardman next to Zeldor.
Can't hear you, wait.
Was that con save for your
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's not concentration. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
it just it's up. It's just cap.
really?
23. So is that for the sorry? Was that from the one on the right or the top?
The one next to Zeldor.
Right. Okay. 9 points of damage. Nice.
Sort of stands here now.
Kin.
Oh, I'd say I'm gonna do something, but I have a feeling that's wrong. I'm gonna attempt to shoot this one.
Carpet bomb them.
I'll move slightly down this way so I don't somehow shoot Healing in the back of the head.
Thanks.
You do it anyway.
Oh my god, I hit something.
Yes, and that's the one to the top or to the right.
Christ. The one just right next to Healing.
Right.
Yep. Sure. You blast his gay brains out.
Yay.
His
And I'll
gains.
reload, and that's my turn.
Apologies to any homosexuals I may have offended. Okay. Darius.
Okay. The one next to Zelda. He's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
He's not dead, but he looks grievously wounded.
That
It is now his turn.
I have to survive. Come on.
He's going to attack you twice, Zeldor. 22 and a 23.
Okay.
21 AC gets hit twice.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh god.
3 points of piercing damage.
Just enough to knock me down.
God damn it.
I was at 3 exactly.
And heads towards you, Healing. Well, as in you had 3 HP left.
I had 3 HP left, yeah.
Before he hit you the first time?
No, I had
6.
I had 6.
Right,
I had
okay.
6, and the first one took me
I just wanted to
3.
know whether he was trying to finish you off there or not.
Okay, no.
Healing, it's your turn.
Well, I guess we would do some Channel Divinity then.
Preserve
No,
life.
I don't need that because
I was gonna say,
Adric
that's-
is cool. Okay, now let's just do I mean, my spiritual weapon does I'll just do cure wounds and I attack with a spiritual weapon, so I move it up to...
Yeah, okay.
So 12 healing.
Nice.
That's good.
Thank you.
It's way better than the one he rolled.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was still just a 5. Just a 5, but it's a 5 on the roll. And then attack with a spiritual weapon. 25 for 10.
Yeah, you do him good.
Good healing.
Fuck off.
It's the first time someone said it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it since like session 1. I realized, fuck, wait.
I have made a huge mistake.
It took 14 sessions though, so...
Yes.
It's because we don't lower ourselves to pitiful puns such as that.
I
But
mean,
it
we
was
have
a mistake
weight
to bring
puns
now.
for us.
We
Yeah.
have weight now, so it's just like...
Yeah, we only affiliate ourselves with the highest of dankest of puns.
Oh, it's fucking changed. It's updated. That's why the music isn't working. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. This is why I don't have fucking music in my games.
What part of it isn't working?
I think music.
Yeah, no, the music's working. I tried to turn it off with the command. Basically,
Oh, okay.
he's updated the thing I use, and it's changed.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out whenever I have free time.
Today's music will be adding some beatboxing to it.
Yep. There you go.
It'd be, yeah. Not appropriate for the for the forest, that's sure.
Okay.
Is combat over?
Combat is officially over.
Okay, Adric is going to just shout that he's chasing after the rest as he starts dashing off into the distance.
Yeah, that's what Darius would have started doing too. Started dashing up after.
How many were running away?
Roll me perception checks, because they've gotten quite a distance away now during the fighting, and they were around 15 to 20.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
I wouldn't go.
Okay.
It's a noble decision, but is a stupid decision.
Zelda and Darius, you start to follow them.
I kind of give like a little bit of a side glance as I look at my horse. They got completely fucked up.
Oh god, okay, I'll follow them as well.
Can I pick up my crossbow on my dead horse as well?
Yes,
while I was on
you may pick up your crossbow.
Good, because...
I mean, you guys could try to
Is
stop
the
them.
horse dead?
Would you like to check its vitals?
Yeah.
It's going to take you an action.
Fine.
Okay, it's dead.
Yep.
It's a dead horse.
God damn it.
So we're chasing after 15 lizard men?
15 to 20.
Good.
Sounds like such a stupid idea.
It is.
Well, I was gonna say,
Is any stopping us?
is anyone gonna mention that to us? Like, I don't know how it went down.
How far away are we from, like,
Yeah, I mean-
where's Adir? Like,
Oh, he's all the way back at the beginning if you didn't take him.
Yeah.
He's like... You would have had to run at least 50, 60 foot.
Ugh.
I mean, if everyone isn't going with us, then I wouldn't go out. Like, just with me and Darius and KM.
I just scream after you, like, no one is following you, so you know.
Also, Adric is really far.
Surprisingly enough, with dash and bonus action dash, he can move about 75 feet per time.
If I hear
I hope
Helen's,
audience hear. Yeah, I hope you guys hear.
if I hear that, I'll turn around, go look at the horse a little bit, and he will defeatedly come back.
Are they still running?
It's just gonna
Adric's
around.
going to just say, I'm going to try and get a few more shots off. He's
Darius
going to continue going.
yell back. You expect us to leave them?
As noble as your decision is, it's fucking stupid.
Darius honest, I went in there and I got my ass completely handed to me left, right, and center, and look where that got us. Like,
We can barely kill 5 of the fucking things. You really think you can kill 20 or more?
And especially just like running into it, can we please?
we also got to tighten the defenses as well around side to make sure that this can't happen for the second time.
Gary's just gonna look frustrated. We're just gonna leave them to die.
They're still running off as you're
The more time
talking.
we sit here
Adric's still
complain about
running.
this,
Okay.
people are being driven away.
What do you
Are we
want me
gonna
to
let
do? Do you want us just to throw our lives away, Darius? Is that what you want me to do right now? Because last I checked, I was the one that charged in there and tried to do something, and I got my ass handed to me. I'm sorry, I am bleeding out here, Darius. I have not got enough strength to go on to chase after them. But sure, if you want me to throw my life away, then please.
Can we please just not stand around here and fight in the forest? Can you please behave like grown-up people? Try at least.
I'm going back and I'm going to enhance the defenses back with the civilians.
Also, Zeldor, have some more healing.
Thank you so much. God, I fucking suck at combat now.
I am just Zeldor support.
Yeah.
That is my role.
You are the...
Hello, Zeldor support. How can I help you? Unfortunately, we cannot do healing. That is reserved for Zeldors only.
Is your Zeldor playing up again and charging into battle like a fucking idiot? If so, press 1.
Is he still getting his ass kicked with 21 AC?
Press 2. If Zeldor is just
Have you
dead,
tried
press
putting your
3.
Zeldor on and off again?
Yeah.
In just frustration, Darius is just gonna almost like throwing a fit, but it's more letting his frustration out. He's just gonna into the ground.
Adric, you're certainly catching up to them.
I'm staying as far away as possible to get a clear shot every single time. So max range of a heavy crossbow is like 100 feet. He maintains like a distance of 90 feet between himself and the group. And he's just going to take a pot shot here and there, try and hurt them, and to get them to drop a few corpses.
Okay.
If he ever sees them turn around to head back towards him, he is hiding and running.
The second you shoot, they will turn around.
Yeah, but do they
have
charge
no
after
fear.
him?
Yes, they will charge after you if you're trying to pick them off. They aren't stupid.
Okay, he gets one shot in
Okay,
8 seconds.
sure. Roll me an attack.
23.
Okay, so you hit the same one you hit earlier, and he drops. So you have killed one. However, they turn around and start to sprint at you.
Okay, Adric then will use his bonus action to start dashing back the way he came.
Okay, so you guys see Adric just start to sprint towards you guys.
The fastest dwarf ever.
Yeah.
Trail of smoke just coming behind his feet.
Meet.
Are they still chasing him?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, did he just bring them all back?
I pulled the aggro!
He comes back slightly sort of defeated. Raising his head, he says, I got one. At least. There might be Dragon's corpse. Heading back to camp.
Well, there are some different opinions, I guess, of what we're doing now.
I mean, probably give this whole entire shoot one of them, run away thing once or twice more before they get smart.
I mean, they are going to kill us and come back, or they're going to, like, either we go and do it, like, as a group, together, try to be coordinated, or we just, like, are happy that we fucking survived this and go back and protect the people we still have.
Adric looks at Zeldor and how he was pretty torn up a second ago. Says we should get the group moving. We can set up an ambush for them tomorrow night if we think they'll continue to chase, but...
Yeah, but I mean, that depends if we think that they are going to... Like, what's the priority? Do we want them to... Do we want to have those people back, or do we want to make sure that they are not killing more people? Because if they just hang out here and just, like, don't follow us, then it's not an issue for us in the long run.
We want to make sure that the caravan is safe, so the least we can do is at least grab those lizard folks' weapons. And like, those civilians were fighting, some of them were fighting with sticks and goddamn their own fists, so...
Sure, that's a good idea.
Like, that's at least what we can do to help protect them, and heck, if the ones that can, like, if we've got any spare weapons and swords around, then we can throw them
Can
away.
I skin the lizardman?
Sure.
Do you ask this as a question, or is this like an internal thing right now?
No, I'm gonna try to make the people armor out of the lizardman skin.
You're gonna have to tan it, and so.
Takes a while.
I mean, scales are scales. Just wrap it around them. They'll be alright.
It's okay. Yeah, you can wrap raw skin
Come on,
on their
It'll
body.
be a bit
like it
bloody.
comes off in a hide.
I would like to make a bath towel out of lizard folk.
Yeah, that's kind of what we'll...
You can attach
And then he's
raw.
Hey, this will
then
make
we'll
you
start
invincible.
rot.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this is much better than my plumbers.
This is RimWorld vibes right now. When do we start kicking out the human leather hats?
I mean, they gotta have something. Right now, they're running around naked with sticks. I feel like
I mean, we can give them weapons, but I mean, rolling them up in, like, rotting flesh, I don't think
We're gonna
that's
see, like-
I'm gonna give it a go. If they don't like it, they don't
Sure,
like it.
sure.
They don't have to take it if they don't like it.
Kian come out in a toga made out of skin.
Sure, you start to skin the animals. It's going to take you a while. It's quite a bit of flesh to cut off.
Can I
Sure,
grab
sure,
as
sure.
many weapons as I can from these guys and just
Yeah.
like hand them to
Yeah,
them?
they all have heavy clubs and they all have spike shields.
I will give them to like the more able of forces
It seems like the most able of forces
are
I
dead.
ran away.
are dead or just try to defend back at the home. Yeah,
I'll give it back to them.
you're looking at like extremely feeble and useless people.
At least the shields. Like,
Okay, yeah, you can go for it. It doesn't look like they're not holding it right.
can I use the remainder of my day to at least tell them how to hold a shield?
No, you're extremely tired. So you didn't quite get to rest properly.
It hasn't been an hour, has it?
Since running up here, not an hour, no, but this has been combat. So you guys have currently
Does
interrupted.
combat automatically?
Yeah, it
interrupt
interrupts.
your
It's
rest? Okay.
anything. And I can also be technically rules is written. I can be an asshole and just say something loud happens and you guys lose your long rest. But with combat, in general, I say that's
Okay.
involved in that. Like you're using resources like cure wounds. That's not something. Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian's going to try and pilfer through whatever clothing, or whatever pouches, rather, Shaman and a few others.
Okay. One of the lizard men has a scroll in his pocket. The shaman.
Is that a scroll in your pocket?
He hits you in the head and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage taken. As he sort of holds it up, he opens it.
Okay, you open it. It's got arcana on it. Arcanic
Don't
on
understand
it.
it. He rolls it back up and makes a note to pass it to the agents would know. Anything else?
Yeah, you find 40 gold pieces. 2 lapis lazuli gems worth 10 gold each, and 1 malachite/malachite worth 10 gold pieces.
So those are 10 gold each.
Correct, each gem.
Adric returns back. Well, he catches up with the rest of the group.
I'm just like shouting at people at this point, just telling them to hold fucking shields and just giving up.
Yeah, they. You're so tired. Like it's.
Adric walks up to Healan and sort of approaches, saying, "Found these gems.
Oh.
Some people in the camp might like them." Yes, as he passes over the two. There was some gold as well, if you want to distribute. But I don't think tribals.
No. Probably not. So you gave me the gems or the precious stones?
I gave you the lapis lazuli and.
Yeah, you're breaking out as you do sometime.
I pass over the gems. So
Thanks.
that's 30 gold in the.
Yeah. Thank you.
Adric then sort of saunters back over to his wagon and just collapses. Tries to get some rest in the back of it. Leaving the rest up to you guys.
Do the tribal people have a couple spare shirts that I can attach the scales to?
You can undress them, sure.
I mean, I'm not
Adric
gonna
tosses
like
you
force them
over
to do it.
a pack of traveler's clothes.
I mean, they don't understand why you're trying to take their clothes off. You show the lizard scales, and they just look kind of grossed out. It seems the language barrier is really difficult here.
I'll scrape off as much meat as I can from the scales.
Yeah, you see one actively go and try to like sort of walks away. Yeah, it seems like these people are really measly, useless sort of creatures. Some of them aren't too, but it just doesn't seem they really want this attached to their body.
Told you so.
Adric takes a bundle of clothes, some common clothes, and just throws it over. Hopefully hitting you in the back of the head, but.
Thank you.
Sure, you get a bunch, one common clothing.
Hey, they're pretty good clothes.
Yeah.
As meaty as they are, they're pretty good.
Sure, anyone wearing this would have an AC of 12.
I will put them in a pile in case anybody wants them. So now they have technically armor.
Still blood dripping off them.
It's better than nothing.
Depends on who you ask, man.
I can't ask them anything. I don't speak their language.
Well, they'd rather fight with their fucking fists than they would with giant spiky shields and clubs, so...
Well, they've taken the clubs and the shields, they just don't seem to be versed in shield work.
Just whack it really hard. Where's the general concept of warfare? Done. Zeldor's more used to people that actually have had a bit of experience. He's like...
You have never seen such a pathetic display of weapon use. It is truly offensive.
I wish I could say something to them right now, but they wouldn't understand me anyway. He just gives up and he just goes and fucking just takes a sleep or something like that, or just reconverse with the others.
Okay. You heading back to sleep, are you?
Sure, unless anyone else before the group has like a suggestion or anything like how we can prevent this from happening again.
I need 4 perception checks.
You know, I did take the alarm spell initially, and then I was like, oh, absorb elements is probably more useful. Should have took the alarm spell, apparently.
So, perception
Oof.
is not good today.
No.
4!
I'm glad that this is only the roll that determines if we see something, not if something happens.
Yes.
I enjoy that I rolled really well to make some shitty scaled clothes, and then I rolled a 4 on
That no one wants, and the 4 perception which everyone really wants you to be able to see the incoming lizards.
I don't understand. I always roll well on the most useless shit.
So Helan, on your watch, you're pretty tired from the battle. You do not notice anything go by.
Sure.
Zeldor. On your watch, you're bugged by this incessant young child who keeps pulling on your fur.
Oh. Get off me.
He starts hitting you with the club.
Oh. Just get up. It's like, what?
Does he hold the shield up properly?
No, he's not got a shield. And he just sort of takes you around the camp. Nothing happens. Kian, you sleep right through your watch. And Darius, with your watchful eye, you are aware as nothing goes by.
Thank God.
Unperceived.
That's good.
And morning comes, and you can continue on. So, you guys, I need my first perception check on the way towards.
I don't think I should roll anymore.
I'll try again. There we go.
Yay.
Okay. I need you. Who's walking currently?
Well, I don't have a horse anymore, so I'd imagine that
Are you not in the
I'll
cart?
be
You're
honest.
walking.
I'd probably be on the side, yeah.
Okay. I need you to make me a dex save.
Okay.
Anyone else walking? I need to make a dex save. Healing.
I'm in the hammock.
I need you to make Adir make a dex save.
How about me and my 2 horses and a wagon?
I need you to make dex saves for both of those. You should have access to them, a sheet for them.
I do not. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Extra course. Oh, they're just...
They are the same. So.
Damn. Some dexterous horses.
Okay. So as you're walking, you start to feel the earth shudder beneath you guys, and it's quite violent. However, no one loses foot. You see a few of these civilians lose foot and fall over, but you see some trees, a tree or two start collapse, and you see some mud starts to fall off, and you sort of go around those areas. But you continue onwards.
I mean, is it an earthquake or is it?
Yeah, it
mean,
feels
so-
like an earthquake.
There was no signs that it was not caused by magical nature or like it was just. It felt like it was just a natural.
The ground
occurrence.
started to shake, so
Was it shaking everywhere? Like when we keep on going, does it look like it was like shaking?
I mean, it was shaking for a while, and then it just came to a stop slowly, and it didn't seem to just be in one area. It just seemed to be this place started to shake.
Is there any volcanoes nearby?
Make me a perception check.
Are we on a ridge between 2 tectonic plates?
Make me a nature check.
Oh, sure.
Are we literally going up to a fucking volcano?
Nope.
I am not
Okay,
I'll
Keen,
give that one a go as well.
Good job, Druid.
Keen,
Good
you
job,
see to
Druid.
the north, there is a weird. It's weird because it's a mountain that has a lava flow from it, but the top of it does not look like a volcano. It looks like it's peaked normally, like it comes to a sharp peak rather than sort of your typical volcano-esque. So either it's an unerupted volcano or it's got a lava source for some odd reason. And I need you all to make me survival checks as well.
Survival. Oof.
I can't
Why
fucking
am I
roll
rolling
today.
so well?
I am rolling so poorly. This update screwed me over.
I did terrible combat wise, and then here it's like, eh.
Okay. So
I'm apparently all about nature right now.
I guess like
You're just
skidding.
in tune.
You're just into animals now. like, and just
Healing
nature.
and Zelda, I need you to make me con saves as well.
Right. I have a +5 to. Oh well, nat 20.
Keen can at
Wow.
least pick these.
Wow.
Okay, so
Oh,
healing.
2 nats.
So you guys are walking, and obviously you take opportunities when and where you can to get fresh water. And you find at the base of a small hill a nice spring. As you dip your hands into it, it's slightly warm, which is not uncommon when it heads through rapids. However, as you take a sip, Hedon, it is unnaturally sulfury.
My
From the fucking
poison.
volcano.
You are not poisoned, but you you taint the pool with a liquid from your mouth. However, Zelda, you sort of put it to your lips and you're like, whoop, and you spit it out. The rest of you, however, put your hands in and like, this should not be this fucking warm.
I also have 4 water skins
Okay, you can still. I mean,
that I assume are still full of water.
I imagine you've been drinking at least one a day.
I don't know how much 5 pounds of water is. Is that a lot of water?
I mean,
that's-
there is 1 kilo. If you use regular fucking units, it would be easy to count.
Well, to be fair, that's D&D.
Pounds, alright?
Those
It's
those
still
shots flying.
true.
But look,
Still fucking
it's
true.
it's also a lot. between-
No, that's a 5 pounds is about
That's 2.5 kilos.
2.5 liters. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
you
not
go through that a day.
serious.
2.5 liters easy.
Yeah,
Depends.
easy.
Yeah, but when you're out hiking, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We'll ration it out a bit.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, just
I mean,
between
I
us
can-
5, I guess.
I mean, if water seems to be like a problem throughout, I could have just taken like create and destroy.
Yeah, that
I have
might
a
be
spell.
helpful
Yeah.
because we're now entering sulfurous water.
Okay.
Or have we had enough like what's it called? Like lack of water, so I would have taken it this morning, or
It's up to you guys. It seems the villagers have brought their own necessities.
How many days has it been, Purry? I need to mark off rations.
Since you last did rations, I think it's only been a day.
Okay.
Because since the hill, I told you to mark off 3. Yeah, just mark off 1 for each person.
It's 5.
And I've just been doing half rations.
Sure.
Cool. I wanna go up to Darius. Do you think you could ask old Blue Lips over there how close we are?
Well, I'll walk to her. He kind of just like reluctantly walk over and
So, as best you can, anyway. I know it's difficult.
he's gonna cast comprehend languages and ask her about how far out they are.
She shrugs and tells you that she knows where you're headed towards it. Doesn't know how far out you are. It's been a while.
God damn it, woman!
He just like a key and shrugs. Well, headed in the right direction. That's all I can tell you.
And as you
Good
guys
enough,
do,
I guess.
see who rolled the second. Yeah, anyway, and throughout your journey, there are quite a few of these small earthquakes. However, you guys maintain your footing.
Are they as bad as the first one? Like, I know the same sort of
They
seismic,
seem to be getting weak, a little bit weaker, and then stronger than weaker. They don't seem to be.
Okay, there's no consistent, like, amount.
All natural.
All natural.
Who was on the second watch?
Was it me?
So many perception checks.
If we're talking about the last pair of them, then it was healing first, and then it was me.
What did you roll?
20.
Okay. So as you are on horseback, or sorry, no, you're walking up.
No.
And you're sort of giving it a look. You can hear. You can hear now these shrill voices talking in. Do you speak Draconic?
I believe I only speak
in an unknown language.
I speak Common and Elvish, I believe.
And you can hear these high shrill voices talking, and you hear clanging, and then you see these horrible 4-foot creatures start to walk across the road. They don't seem to have noticed you guys. They're quite a bit up ahead, and this line does not stop. It just keeps heading across the road. Just more and more just heading across.
I immediately try and catch up to like the cart with the guys on it, and I inform them immediately with like the people on there, and then tell them to like, I don't know, stop the wagons. Or there's no other way really around them, is there?
No,
on a path.
You're going through the marsh otherwise, yeah.
How away from us?
Quarter of a mile.
Okay.
There was 4 of them.
No, there's a very, very long line of them currently still crossing the road. It's a consistent queue of just these little horrible ratty creatures.
Do they look like kobolds?
Curious hear what they're saying.
You know, you've seen these before, yeah? You know of kobolds. These are definitely those, yeah. And you can see their dragons, sacks, all sorts of things.
Kobolds are like the little reptile little bastards, like they're little tiny guys.
They're like mini dragonborn.
Mini dragonborns, right?
But much uglier.
Can Darius hear them?
Currently, no. Like it seems like there were some close by and they've walked off now. And that's what Zelda heard. Now they're just, you can just see them sort of struggling across the road.
Okay.
You can see they're currently filtering into a entrance in the side of the mountain up to the northwest.
That's not the same direction we're going.
No, you guys are heading southwest, but they are currently interjecting the path heading across. You guys just waiting.
The stream has to stop, right?
Yeah, eventually you imagine they're gonna run out of kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just wait, I guess.
Let's just wait and see what they haven't noticed us yet, so just prepare.
Okay. So eventually, the stream stops after about half an hour.
Jesus.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of...
They are walking very slowly. It seems a lot of them are weighed down.
Darius wants to jot down the rough location of where they are and where this is going on.
Sure. So you guys have travelled 6 foot here, 6 miles. That's around... It's up a bit.
If they're weighed down, Adric sort of try and sneak closer to what they're weighed down by?
Yeah, okay, sure. Roll me a perception check.
13.
You see glints of gold and silvers. Seems valuables.
Adric lets the rest of the party know about this, although probably something that we should do later on. Well, then come back for this if we wanted to, rather than ditch the...
It's like hundreds of them.
That too.
And they're happy, so why should we go and take their money?
Well, we don't know
Have you
where they got it
forgotten our
from.
name?
Huh?
Heist.
Heist,
All we do
yeah.
is heist. Why would we not?
Sure,
do
but
that?
we only do it when we're on a mission or something. Why would we attack these people who are just hanging out here and living here and being nice?
Does it really look like that they actually got them by their own terms? It doesn't seem like the kobolds really worked for it. I'm pretty sure they raided
I
someplace.
think you're doing some very prejudices now, Zeldor.
I
It
don't
could
know.
also just be mining the mountain, which is causing the lava to flow out.
Could be, or maybe Kian's racism is rubbing off on me. I'm not too
Apparently,
sure right now.
I think so. I think you're pointing fingers, so you're doing the same.
Sorry, I've had a very rough day. I nearly got
Oh, it's
murdered.
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry if I'm.
No, it's okay.
Darius just wants to mutter under his... Oh, now you want to go murder somebody. You want to chase them earlier. He just mutters that under his breath.
Do any of us catch that at all?
He's still salty.
Sure, roll perception check. No.
No.
And
My
Darius
little
just keeps
mini
walking.
racist tirade is too powerful to hit.
Okay. So you guys continue on?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heal me.
For the 14... You heard him say something, like, you can tell he said something salty. It's like when
When I pass him, I just do like this.
It's like when you walk past someone, you hear your name, you look at them, you're like, do I...
Yeah, no, I don't say anything.
Yeah.
I just do that.
This could be awkward.
He just ignores her.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn, that water's worked really quickly, I don't like that. Anyway, moving on. You guys start to continue onwards. Did I get a second perception check? No, that was Seldor. Never mind. So yeah, you guys start to head on, and as you do, head past the little mouth. These three creatures now run out onto the road and start waving at you guys.
Kobolds or?
Did they look
Yes.
like they're doing an ambush on us?
No, they run out and they start like doing star jumps and just waving at you.
Adric's eyes immediately go
Okay.
towards any
How
bridges running nearby.
Far
some-
away are they?
Like they run right out in front of you. So I mean, if you continued, you could just ride
Like-
over them.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's like they're trying
Just
to.
run him over and be like, I'm sorry, I can't stop.
So like 30 feet at most.
Hello?
As you say that, one looks to the other, and they look to the other. And you see he rolls his eyes, and he puts his hand into a pouch, pulls out this scroll, and starts to open it.
Can we see what that scroll
Okay.
is?
You can see the back of the scroll, sure.
Does it look like a spell scroll?
Yeah.
Does it look like he's casting a spell?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Is it a spell that we might possibly recognize?
He's currently just reading from a scroll. He's not doing any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a comprehend, like,
Darius.
something.
Yeah. It just wants to talk to him telepathically and tell him to stop reading.
Because he reads it, he just. Oh. Starts looking around.
It's one of us from the caravan. What are you reading?
You see, he looks visibly calmer when you say it's one of us from the caravan. And he doesn't respond unless are you casting comprehend languages now?
I should still have it on. It lasts for an hour.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, I'll cast it again.
No, that's fine. Okay, yes. What? I'm trying to talk to you.
Guys, we have to kill him.
God damn, that's so good. I love it.
Yeah.
What are you reading? Please put it down.
Trying to talk to you.
You're talking to me now.
Okay.
What is he saying?
Puts the scroll back into the sack.
What was it?
Darius is ignoring her.
Does anyone here speak
And as you ignore, he
Why are you
gets.
stopping us?
What's she saying? What's she saying?
Damn it.
I said, does anyone speak this language? Like someone else in the audience?
I'm pretty sure
Darius is like
fucking
just
getting
face
on it.
palming at this time.
What are they saying?
Let
What are they
us- let
saying?
us
And you see, they start to like lift their weapons and start to shake them at you.
As you just
Are
pull
they
down one
aggressive?
weapon.
They're
Oh.
Carrying like
aggressive.
Okay, then he just starts. He yells, "Shut up! Shut up! Oh, knock it off! Stop! Stop!"
Oh, someone's grumpy today.
His eyes twitch. I can't have this many conversations at once.
Tell them to stop! Tell them to stop!
You don't have to be so angry.
Yeah, Darius.
And he glares at the kobold. You shut up too. You shut up.
Okay, he just.
He's saying that in his head.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes a breather. Points to the kobold. What do you want? Why are you stopping us?
the toll.
What?
The toll.
The towel?
The toll.
Toll. Payment.
Toll.
Oh, got it.
You're passing Vernica's lair.
Told need. Who?
Vernicus. You must pay to Vernicus. Pay now. Pay now in his age.
Who's that?
What is saying?
Shut your ass up. Who is Velicus? Who is it?
He owns a mountain. He owns a swamp. 532 gold. Or else he'll come.
Fuck off.
You must pay his age.
I don't think you understand, but we can kill you right now if you'd like.
Oh, there's no consequence of him.
Gold isn't.
You got a lot of friends
your
back there.
death. Yeah, I quite frankly don't care about you. I'm trying to get these people past it. If you're gonna stop me,
I reckon Vernicus could kill quite a few of them.
Yeah, but he's gonna die in the process.
What are you saying?
What's she saying?
Please, Zarius, just tell us what the hell they want.
He knows where this is going, and he's just gonna. He's gonna turn back around. They want a toll 530 gold, otherwise we will not pass. I've already threatened them, but they do not want to let us pass. So
he interrupts in common. 532.
So you can speak numbers in common.
532.
Oh, why didn't they say that from the beginning? Okay, I mean, that's reasonable, I guess.
that look of he's just.
We are injured. We cannot.
All of a sudden you feel again the shake, ground shakes.
I think it's.
Oh, he's not happy.
I think it's reasonable.
Can I insight on that to see if he's bullshitting or not about that? Like,
well, you're not hearing it in common. You just hear.
No.
Well, we heard 532 in common, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought he said that in common as well.
No, you didn't say this.
Darius just throws his hands. Whatever.
Well,
What about 500 and we call it good?
My opinion.
yeah, let's see if we can lower down the price, because personally, I don't want to fight an army of kobolds, alright? Look how well it went with the lizard folk. These guys can't fight.
Yeah. You keep reminding me, though. Quite frankly, I don't care.
Yes, because I feel like we might need to remind you.
32 gold.
Well, they need 500. Is that a possibility?
I have these really pretty stones too. Otherwise,
yeah.
Ooh, good idea.
I hold up.
No, pay in his age or die.
I hold up the stones. They're really pretty.
What about the stones on top of 500 gold?
No.
Well, okay. Let's just pull some money together. What do you say?
No, we don't need to pull anything. I'll just pay it.
Oh, good.
I mean, I've got money as well. I can help pay this.
Can you, Darius?
All of you are
can you
fucking
ask
poor.
him?
Just let me pay it.
I have
Shut up. I'll start pulling out
134
532 gold.
Darius, can you see if we can get the receipt?
He just ignores that last.
Is it a return ticket?
I guess it would help with bookkeeping.
I mean, it's more like if the person comes after us, we can actually prove that we paid.
But put this as a tax expense on Drynna.
I think it's a good idea to have. It's not.
Sure, ask for a receipt. Why not?
I'm not being unreasonable.
I'm with Healan on this one.
Maybe they have
Always
like
get
a
receipt.
token or like a proof of payment or something.
Just slot
he
the
just-
token.
He just thinks to himself, "This is what I'm being used for now to get receipts." Is there any way you can give us proof of payment?
You see, he starts to run up to you.
Does he have a weapon out, or is he just?
Yeah, he has
running
a spear in his hand.
out? Is he, like charging, or is he like?
He's running towards Darius.
Adric holds the crossbow and aims it. Doesn't fire.
Okay.
It just keeps it trained.
So the other two start to pull out bows as he's still running towards you now, Darius. And he pulls out this. He pulls off this necklace, spits on it. You have until that dries.
Adric.
He just reaches back towards Kia. Do we have money or not? They're
Yeah, we
getting
got
fed
plenty. Here.
They take gold and hold it out to the kobold.
Okay, yeah, you see they open it and he starts to flick his fingers through it, and thoroughly counts 532 gold. It seems he's experienced in counting coin. It doesn't take too long, and he spits on the necklace.
Experiencing.
He spits on the necklace again, hands it to you, and starts to walk back. Really, very giddy.
I guess that's our receipt.
Well, I guess that's one
See-
way of proof of payment.
They then enter back into the entrance.
Well,
So that's how they get the gold.
Okay.
What was the dragon's name?
The one that was going to be
We don't know
unhappy
the dragon.
was Vernicus.
we haven't heard that name
Can you
before.
spell it?
V.
Yeah, we heard
I'll
of
put
it.
in
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's a dragon.
That felt dragony.
Or really cool.
Yeah, we ever heard Vernicus before at all?
Let me have a look. Zeldor, make me a history check. And that's it.
Fuck. Out of all the people to make a history check.
He's the only one that's travelled around near here.
And I helped with the chroma.
No.
But that would imply that it's not a very popular dragon.
Yeah, you guys are like, what the fuck? And
Okay.
No.
So it's not a powerful dragon of like legend or anything. It's just some fucking dragon.
I've
Potentially.
never heard the
Do we
dragon
even know
before.
it's a dragon?
I guess you could assume so.
We were told
Well,
it
I
was
mean,
a dragon.
the-
We do not know for sure.
Did the kobold say dragon? I don't recall him saying it was
No.
a dragon.
I mean, they're kobolds.
Yeah, I think we just kind of just made the
It's
assumption.
assumed that their boss is a dragon.
Yeah.
First giant exploding snake monsters, now we have the potential of the dragon. Great.
But we paid him, so everything is good. Let's go.
Yeah. Dragons are greedy bastards, so let's not stay around.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out that I didn't shoot the kobolds and was willing to pay them.
Dame.
That was really good. I'm very proud of you.
Kian, we are making strides and improvements with you.
But I will say, if they were goblins, I would have killed them on sight.
Oh, for fuck's sake. As we
Oh,
travel through.
Halfway there.
Just arguing this.
Okay. You continue another 6 months. Okay. And you can rest up again. This journey is really taking a while.
And I really don't like this.
This journey is
Well,
just
at least now I
hell.
make sure to have create and destroy water.
Yes, another day's
Then,
worth of rations, please.
Yeah, okay. How are the rations for everyone else? Like all the tribes people.
It seems they took whatever the village had. So, and it appears that no bullies got in control, so it seems they're doing good on food at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
No one looks particularly hungry. No one seems to be too upset. Yeah. They also seem to have the system where they eat at certain times and everyone's getting it, so.
Okay.
Where's our ranger and druid when we need them? Would have been good to have.
Good berries would save us right now.
Well, we're not technically dying, but it helps.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need 4 perception checks.
Oh dear.
I will take mine along with Zeldor, so that if we both fail, at least
Finally.
we might
Yeah.
fail less.
Sure.
Yeah, then
Take the
finally
last
back
one.
in a stride.
Okay, 13 to 11 isn't too bad. I apparently should have went with Darius.
Who's doubling up? Sorry.
Me and Zeldor.
Okay. Okay, healing. On your watch. Just lounging about with your big, wonderful, see everything eyes, and you see from that cave, from heading from one of the exits, this large red form flies out. And with
Is it a dragon?
It looks pretty dragony, and with such a high perception check, you can see that. The tail it seems to only have a third, and you then watch as it flies up into the air, and this large bolt of flame starts to come out from it. For its size, it does not look very impressive. The amount of flame that's coming out, it looks weaker. You see, and it flies about a bit, and then you see as it starts to engage with this large bird of prey to it, flies over to it, easily snatches it up, flies around. It seems it's just sort of hunting, and you're just watching this magnificent creature in the sky as it roasts and kills things.
Awesome.
And then after
That's so cool. It's nature.
After about an hour and a half, it seems to have been fed up, or gets fed, well fed. And then as it comes into it and flies down, comes into its abode again, lets off one last final roar, which you can only just remotely hear from where you are.
That's cool.
And then dives
It's
back
good
in.
that we paid the toll.
Can I try and see if I can use my cool eyes again, or if it was a one-time thing?
Sure. Make me a religion check.
Yeah. Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Healing. It's got cool eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
Like red.
20.
So yeah, you don't notice it, but your eyes go golden, and all of a sudden the auras start to fade in again.
I just look around. I don't know what to use it for, but I look around. And then I pray a thanks to Ascended, and then I do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then you go and wake up Zelda, you wake up as Helen's got her big golden eyes again.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
What?
Your eyes, they're gold again.
If I like hold my hands in front of my eyes, can I see like the reflection? Like,
Can you see your own aura?
like yeah.
No, it's not like they're shining, they just are gold, yeah.
It's like they're all golden. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not reflecting off it.
Oh yeah, I thought it worked because I can see like your aura. So I'm sorry if I scared you.
Aura?
Yeah.
So, wait, what does the aura look like? Is it
You're-
like flames, or is
No,
it like...
it's like you're purple. You have like a purple glow about you.
Just looks at his art. Purple?
Yeah. It's a really nice color. It matches you.
Thank you?
Yeah, it's good.
What about Kid then? Like, what color
No.
is he?
No, he's blue.
Is that not concerning?
Why?
I'm purple, he's blue. Is that the same with everyone else?
Well,
Am I purple? The only one here?
I
Purple?
mean, Edric over there, he's also purple, and Darius, he's like bluish, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I have though because I look at myself, but I am myself, so it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, next time we find someone with like golden eyes, I'll try and let them know where you are. I mean, I think you'll be fine. I mean, you're a holy warrior, so I think you got that ground covered. If, like,
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope I would notice if I stray.
Hey, you noticed anything on your watch at all?
Yeah. Oh God, I saw the dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah. It was so cool. it was like hunting and like eating birds and stuff. It was so far away, so it was not even close. And I kept an eye on it all the time. And then it flew into its mountain again, and it like went to do other dragon stuff, I guess. But it was so cool to see it fly around and like hunt.
Would it happen to be in the direction where those kobolds were heading?
Yeah.
Duly noted.
It was red, so it was really cool, and they had like flames and stuff.
Right, how actually big is this dragon? Like, are we talking like?
I mean, I haven't seen so many, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to you, it looked like the size of the average dragon in Legends.
It looks like a dragon, man.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just going back from some of the tales that my father said about some of the dragons. So.
I mean, talking about tails, it only had like a third of a tail.
Oh. Okay. Any other details you managed to catch? I know you're really good with your sight.
What was it with the flames? Did it come out from the tail, or like?
No, it came out of his mouth, but it just like you expected more.
Weak.
I was like, I was expecting some more like,
Especially for its size.
action. Yeah, it looked so big, and it was like, but I felt a bit disappointed, to be honest.
So the dragon may not be as strong as the ones in Tales.
Maybe not, but it was really cool. I've never seen a dragon up close like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, no, from what I've heard, they are terrifying creatures.
Yeah, like, but also like awe-inspiring. It was so cool, so huge. It looked big, even though it was far away. Can you imagine how big it was?
Yeah.
If you would be close.
We wasn't tasked with dealing with the dragons, we were more tasked with, like...
No. And that's why I just didn't wake anyone up, because it was doing its thing over there. We are doing our thing over here.
Yeah.
I think everything is kind of cool.
That's good, yeah. Well, I think we would have noticed the dragon wanted to attack us, so... Glad we paid the toll.
We paid
Really
the toll.
glad.
Otherwise, he would have come for us. So I think it was a good thing.
Yeah, that would have been a bad situation. Kian! Just like wakes him up. Kian! Could you wake up, please?
I'm awake.
So you might have saved our lives today, so thank you for that. It turns out there's an actual dragon out there, so...
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right. It was really cool.
Let's make sure that we keep a very close eye out on that mountain over there tonight.
Well, apparently we have the free pass, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, and it's been feeding, so I don't think it's hungry anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna sleep now. Good night.
Okay, have a good night. As, like, just sweat pouring down my face. Fucking lizard folk, now dragons, and kobolds. I'm going to die on this mountain.
Probably.
And with that words of courage, we continue our watch.
Yeah, your watch goes pretty smoothly. Darius, your watch.
Children are stolen on your watch.
Your watch goes fairly uneventful. Adric, a man comes up to you, pale skin, full red lips. Starts pulling on you as you're awake. Starts speaking to you in his language.
Okay, double checking. This sounds and looks familiar to like the tribespeople. Okay, that's good. Not a random stranger. Adric sort of wakes up. Well, not wakes up. He sort of stands up. He nods and starts going to where this person's pulling.
Okay, sure. He takes you over to his little encampment and shows you an empty bed. And starts trying to explain to you in his language.
Adric shrugs and sort of moves over towards the bed.
He gets very fucking angry at this simple shrug. Like, he starts shaking your arm.
Okay. Okay. Knowing this, he pulls out his rapier and slowly just starts to undo the bed.
Stabs the man.
No.
Right, yeah.
He sort of lifts
You open
the
it up,
cover off
yeah.
the bed.
It's
with
empty,
the rapier
yeah.
point. Sort of, he's 100% sure it's empty, right?
Sure. And roll me a perception check.
Perception.
You can see towards the bottom. So the top obviously has an opening for where so that someone can get in, and towards the bottom you can see there's also an opening, but it looks like it's an impromptu, as in it's been cut open. And in further inspection, they appear to be claws, not like a dagger or anything.
Okay. Adric sort of looks at the person, points the rapier at the hole at the bottom of the bed, like literally doing this gesture with his rapier.
He starts to point it out with both hands and continues to speak in his own language.
That hole? Rapier?
I fucking hate that these people don't speak common.
He sort of lifts the opening, widening it slightly and seeing if anything moves.
No. Nothing moves other than what you move. You can see he walks over to the bag, picks it up, and starts like jolting it around to show you it's empty, and then starts getting more angry.
Adric just puts both hands on his hips and just he sort of points his rapier at ease, and just puts his other hand just like what?
He points like outwards towards you. It's like, and then sort of shoot, go over there.
Adric follows where he's pointing.
Sure. You head over in his direction.
Out for tracks.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Sure.
Just some ominous, like kind of like a wheelbarrow. Just a long line.
Adric sort of realizes this more or less. How wide is this line?
Like a foot wide.
Oh. He sort of looks at the person, and sort of a head gesture towards where this line's going. Seeing if the person responds.
He just continues to flap his hand like, go on.
Sure. Adric then starts following this line.
Alright, sure. Roll me a survival.
For some reason I keep rolling 19s on those.
Good. Okay, you follow these tracks quite a while. And you're almost tempted to follow them around the hillside. And then you think, hang on. No, I'll go around on top of the hill. So you sneak up on top and you can see, it looks like another one of those alcoves. And currently you can see only 3 of the lizard folk, but they are currently devouring, or half devouring, an adult, currently working on a leg.
Sort of positioned. How far away is he from camp?
It's like a cleft, so they are like at most 20 foot away from you down at the bottom.
How far away is Adric himself? From sort of where Heelan and others are sleeping.
I dragged it for a while, so 200 feet roughly.
Adric memorizes this spot. And he's going to try and sneak away as fast as possible.
Sure.
To make his way back towards the camp.
Make me a stealth check.
12.
Okay.
Once he gets close enough to the camp, he is going to wake up.
As you are sneaking away,
Yes.
your foot gets stuck. You fall into some water, and you make the cursory, and you hear, and then the sound of sort of scabbards being unsheathed.
Okay, at that, he's going to start sprinting.
Okay, yeah, you easily sprint away from them.
Not knowing too much. Looking over his shoulder as he's running, does he see any of them following?
You can see them currently just cresting over and then pointing over to you at the moment.
He keeps running up until he's within earshot of...
Yeah, you're right within earshot of the party.
Okay. Considers things... Decides that he will not wake up the whole camp. He will just go up to one of the party members and wake up whoever's closest. So... he wakes up Darius,
Okay.
who seems to be closest.
So Darius, once more you are woken mid-sleep.
What's going on?
You see Adrian stand up, says, not attacked, but infiltrated. They made away with one of the adults, 3 of them.
He's
And wake up the
awake
rest and-
instantly. And he's like, where?
Let's wake up the other 3.
Adric, where?
He points out the vague direction that he went.
He just starts
200 feet
off.
from here, over the cleft. Be careful, there's 3 of them. As he now makes haste and wakes up everybody else as well.
Okay, so you, Darius, you sort of head down, and as you sort of turn, you can now see these 3 creatures starting to head towards the... and you can see there's one larger one, and he's flanked by 2 smaller ones.
Okay. Whenever he gets in 120 feet, he wants to start firing. Or...
Okay, sure. It's just you currently, Darius.
Yep.
And you're waiting for them to get to within 100 feet, which they will be.
Well, 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say it's not too dark, so... Roll me an actually, no, you roll me an attack with advantage. Which one are you aiming at?
Well, the tiny ones.
One of the tiny ones? Sure.
I'm gonna aim for whichever one's closest first, whichever is one of the tinier ones.
They're both about 80 foot. Well, 120 at the time.
Fine. He's just gonna cast a scorching ray.
Okay.
And he's changing the element to normal, just normal, straight roll.
Okay. No, this with advantage.
Shit. Okay, well. There we go.
Okay. And just roll me a straight d20 just in case it's a nat 20.
Yep.
Okay, no. So 10.
Yeah, so it would have been 23, 23, and
15.
24.
Okay, so all of those one needs a hit to kill it. One of them.
Okay.
But it does.
Well, he's aiming the rest to the next one.
Okay.
Are we all awake now?
You're currently all being awoken, yes.
I would imagine it sound like Kian's going off since I changed it to thunder. It's just loud.
Yeah, so everyone starts to start awake.
What's the sound range on thunder? Like 300 feet?
Rule of
to the
thumb,
spell?
yeah. So you guys are down here currently. You are about 100 feet away, so I'm going to say it's going to take you a turn to get here.
Are we on like a hill so that we can't see? Or can we still see from here?
It's you have to head down and then to the right, so.
Okay.
Darius.
Did I only take but one?
Yes.
And how many rays were used on that one?
All 3.
Just the first? Oh, all 3 were used on it. Okay, I got it.
You did exactly 22, which is exactly the HP.
Cool.
Roll me initiative.
Right.
Really getting sick of these lizard men.
Yeah, no, I think Purry really wants to start a race war right now. Like, I think that's what's
See,
happening.
now replace all these lizard men with goblins, and you understand how I feel.
Hey.
No, I mean they're green as well, so he just wants us to hate the color green.
Okay. So Darius, once more is your turn.
He's going to use up his last spell slot to catch another squirrel ray of thunder at the set.
One will hit.
Yep.
Zeldor is rushing over.
That's it.
Oh yeah, it's a turn beforehand, isn't it? Yeah.
So this one is going to dash towards you. This one is going to come 30 feet. Can he do anything interesting? No. In that case, he's going to dash. Elin. Nope, Darius.
Darius seeing them running up. Let's see. Yeah, fake it, wasn't it? He's going to cast Ice Knife. This time, yeah, no, he'll keep it ice, and he's gonna aim again for that small one.
Yeah, go for it. Yeesh. Deck save.
13. Yep.
Oof, 17. Okay, rest in peace. Zeldor.
Is this difficult terrain? Going through all this?
Yes, it would be.
So that's half movement, so feline agility can get me 30. Alright. 30, and I would like to shoot that bastard with a crossbow. The one closest towards me.
Go for it.
22. And you know what? Let's. Does action surge work on crossbows at all, or is it just like?
Yeah, you can
melee
take another
weapons?
action.
Sure. Action surge, keeping up with the hatred for me. So yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
On his turn, he's going to rush at you. So there's 2 attacks. The first is a natural 20, and the second is an 11.
Yeah, so the natural 20 is gonna hit me.
There's 12 points of bludgeoning.
I felt like that was the same amount he did last time. Jeez.
That's his turn. Keen.
Oh well, you know, I'm gonna shoot him and I'm gonna miss him. How far away am I?
So you're just there on this now.
All right, I'll move up next to Darius. Here we go. I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Zeldor. Good.
Classic.
Just gonna be over here.
This is going to sprint at you now, Zeldor.
Hello.
Special one.
Oh, he's a special boy.
Okay. That's a 9 and a 20.
Yep, 20 will hit.
Gotta get our special dice now.
God, 19 AC is doing fucking nothing for me.
Nope.
Hey, you've withstanded like a hit.
Ever.
5 points of piercing damage.
Yay!
Heal him.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. Next to the one to the like left.
Okay.
25
Will hit.
for 12. And then I'll just move up a bit. That's like, is it like it's water, like it's marsh?
Yes.
Okay. So it's difficult terrain after where Darius is, kind of.
From where you are, it's all sort of been difficult terrain.
Okay, cool.
Adric.
Okay, Adric is going to appear from the underbrush. He's going to move here and take the fairly easy shot. One that
Not easy enough. Darius.
He left.
How dare you?
Zeldor.
Right, you know what? Pulling out the longsword, he's like, you know, just fuck this. Like, just taking a swing in the ass, at the asshole. That's taking some hits already. I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind myself, and then I'm going to just slice my own throat.
Okay. This one is going to attempt to attack you twice. A 6 and a 14.
Miss, yay!
Kian.
Let's shoot at the one that has that yellow marker on it. That's okay.
Hits.
Is it dead?
No. In fact,
Bummer.
this pisses it off more. That's
Oh,
a
no.
21 on you,
Oh,
Zeldor,
God.
and a 24.
Both hit.
Well, I dropped my D10. I can't roll it now. No. Okay, here we go. That's 8, and then 5.
Spooky.
Healing.
So attack spiritual weapon.
Will hit.
For 12 again.
He's still
That's great
alive.
damage. I move up a little bit more. 2, 3. Good. Yeah. Zeldor looks like he's not having a good time.
No, I'm not.
He's never having a good time.
No, I know. I can't really do anything from here, though. Like, I wish I could like have a cure wounds bomb or something and just throw it in your face.
Bomb.
Yeah, I can throw it in your face. Well, no, sorry. That's it.
Alright,
Well,
sorry.
I can sacred flame him.
Okay.
Sorry.
He was 17.
Yeah, so fuck it then.
Would have been 1 damage
Jack.
anyway.
Adric is going to continue to hopefully this one's a better shot. 19.
Very nice. Darius is going to firebolt. Miss. Firebolt. Hit.
Firebolt is only 1 attack.
Yeah, I meant that's his first, and then that's the one that he missed this time.
Oh, gotcha.
Zelda.
Just blood-curdling scream, just die! Just hitting the special boy again, longsword. 22
Nice.
for 4 damage.
Yay!
And they're fighting up the tunnels in case they move.
This
They
one's
won't.
going to attack you twice.
Oh, I bet he is.
That is a 20 and a 6.
Anyway,
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
oh, what a coincidence, I'm back at 3 again.
Keen.
I'm gonna move up to here to help Zeldor a bit. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, this boy is
Feel
going to
free.
attack you twice.
Kian or me?
You.
Of course he is.
Oh.
That's cocked. So that's 11 plus 16.
16 will miss.
And then a 20
Hit.
for 8.
Oh, come on!
Oh, hey! Speaking of coincidence, back in it
Healing.
again.
Okay. I step the rest of the way up to Saldor. I cast Cure Wounds on him. 12.
Sorry, he's gonna do 12
Yes.
damage.
And then I attack with a spiritual weapon.
Alright. Unfortunately not. Adric.
Ian's now on the way. Going to loop around and
I'm
flank.
little, you could probably shoot over me.
And just shoot like this.
Your hair might be going if he shoots at you, though.
As he lets. Hit.
15 will hit.
9 damage.
And we will take like literally a second break, 2 seconds.
I love how it's just been a meat shield.
Yeah, you're kind of our only tank after we lost Vite.
Yeah. It's
If it
kind
makes you feel better, my backup is a melee.
I mean, I still have like 19 AC, so I guess I could go up a bit more.
But you're like a healer.
I know, I don't want to get myself in the position because, frankly, I need to fucking save you guys all the time.
And this is where I'm like, well, I'm always going to be up front doing dumb and stupid decisions, so it's like, I either go, do I want to go damage at this point, or do I want to just protect my ass and be the only line of defense that we have?
Yes.
So it's like, I should probably go that route. Once I'm level 6, then this is a little bit better. Then I have a Cavalier ability that can save my ass.
If your
Definitely can't
Mercer
rely on level
survive.
6. Level 6 is a long ways off, bro.
Yeah, but at least 5 I get an extra attack.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
nice.
Actually,
Okay.
no, it's 6 I get an ASI score. It's 7, I think, with Cavaliers.
Darius.
Alright. Darius is gonna cast Hex on the smaller Lizardmen. And then cast Firebolt on that one.
Okay. Zelda.
That's it.
Just fucking die, you green bastards! Just taking a swing at Special Boy again. 16?
Yeah, it hurts.
Thank God.
It's not dead.
That's gonna be my turn.
And then 2 attacks on you. That's a 10 and a 7.
Thank God. Miss.
Keen.
Oh, I'm just gonna stab this big guy, I guess. Yeah. 2. Good. I'll bonus action cast Shield of Faith on Zeldor.
Okay,
I
he's
guess.
going to attack you once, Zeldor, for a 14, and then you,
Yes.
Keen, for a 13.
That'll miss.
I'll miss.
Healing.
Okay, well, attack spiritual weapon. How hurt does it look to be the one that I've been attacking with spiritual
They
weapon?
both look very, very fucked up.
Okay, I step up and I try to stab it.
Hey.
12 piercing.
Oh shit. Hang on, sorry, I've been doing this a bit wrong. Zeldor.
Oh,
How many times has he hit you? Like 3 times?
He's hit me like. Which one are we talking about here? The special
main one.
He's fucked me up like 3 times. I'd
Oh
like to
dear.
say. But
Okay, I need you to take an extra
Oh dear.
8 plus 7 plus 1.
You're dead.
8 plus 7 plus 1, so 16.
I'm down.
Okay.
Fucking.
And he doesn't actually, the guy doesn't look actually that bad.
Oh good. He's healing.
With that in mind, could I have not speared the dude? Could I have healed Tal'Dorei instead?
Yes,
So then I wouldn't have stepped up there. I would have been here.
that's fine.
Unfortunately, no crit damage. And then I would have cure wounds instead.
Because I was thinking, this seems too easy.
For 15.
Doesn't seem easy. I feel like we've barely hit the guy.
Thank you ever so much. That puts me back to where I was. Holy shit, this.
Adric.
I'm rolling well at damage and healing at least, so that's good, I guess.
Adric is going to continue more or less what he's doing, putting bolts into the back of this lizard man. 23 to hit. As deals 22 damage. Passing the turn.
Alright, Darius.
Darius is gonna move 20 feet over and fire on the hexed lizard man. And miss again.
Zeldor.
8.
But burning and a wavering mark attack to make an advantage attack on him. This guy needs to. This sack of shit needs to die. So would a 14 hit him?
Ah, no.
Right, let's make a normal attack because this just 18, 6 damage.
For the advantage was, you spent the bonus action to get the advantage.
For the advantage, and then I deal damage equal to my fighter level, which is 4. I mean, I can just pull up a wavering mark for you.
Yeah, okay.
Because it says it makes like an additional attack, but with advantage.
Oh.
Where is my wavering mark? Boom.
That's a long fucking feature.
Mm-hmm. Does it try to go attack you?
If a creature marked by your deals damage to anyone other than you, you can make a special melee weapon attack against the marked creature as a bonus action. It hasn't dealt damage to anyone other than you.
Yeah, I thought I attacked Kian, so...
It did, but it missed.
Oh, fuck. Well, never mind then, I guess. I'll attack then. I mean, you can count that 8 as like
Plus,
a normal attack.
the attack roll, and if it hits, the attacked woman deals extra damage.
Extra damage to your fighter level.
But it goes to half your fighter level.
Half of it. Oh, I've been doing that wrong the entire time then.
And you can only do that once per strength modifier, kind of. You can only use it like... what's your strength? +3?
My strength is, yeah, +3, so I
So you
can
can
use
use
it
it
3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's in line, so... Yeah, I guess if you want to count that first attack as just my only attack then, that 8, then yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just skip my... that's my turn.
Okay.
I'll have to remember that for next time.
Lizard Folk's turn. 11. Natural 20! Awful.
On Zeldor or on me?
It's not. It's the non-special one.
It's
Oh,
be
okay.
me. He's in front of me.
Here we go. Double sixes. Oh, double ones. 4 points of damage. Worse than that one, than that 20 ever.
Lucky.
Keen.
I'm gonna stab him so good.
Okay.
Wow.
He crit.
You drain the
It's like
remaining
full
2
power
HP.
Yay! I will take a step towards here.
Healing.
Okay, I move my special weapon to the other dude. Ten.
And
Wow.
you drain him of his life.
Oh, sweet. 2 nice last rolls.
With that, combat is over. You are winners.
Yay!
I wish.
I don't feel like a winner.
I feel like absolute dog shit.
And to finish this off, 4 perception checks, please.
Yep.
Finish tonight.
This is the most defeated I've ever been.
3.
Yeah, perception checks has not been our thing this evening.
15.
Okay. So I can tell you, Keen, you don't notice them come.
Come on. I'm so fucking sick of these goddamn lizards. How is there this many? Just leave us alone. For fuck's sake.
We're easy pickings. We're just a giant, like, herd of cows.
They die every single time they steal people.
Okay, it's not. No, it's not a lizard folk. But as you sort of just laying there, and all of a sudden you hear this soft commotion, like excitement. You stand up and you see this tall, elf-looking man with greyish white hair, sort of flowing down behind the back of his ears. He has these long grey robes on. You see he's going to different people and he's talking to them. You see, interestingly, he's speaking to one person, and they're talking and they're conversing, and then all of a sudden that person becomes more attractive. And that's what we're wearing tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright then.
I mean, I guess that's
Sure.
a cliffhanger, but it's the weirdest.